My name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today we are running a game of lasers and feelings for the Transgender Law Center and our fantastic charity event, the Streamers for Trans Rights event. It's been a fantastic event so far. We're literally at $20 away from $2,000 for the entirety of the event, which is absolutely fucking insane. Amazing. And absolutely bonkers. So thank you guys for your support. And thank you all to the amazing streamers like Sleepy, who are part of this, and like Enki and Sekhmet and Luna and Maggie and so many other people who are raising money for this event. It's so great. And thank you very much for all the guests like Katie here, who's been joining in relentlessly with me, and you'll see Prime and some other friends who are not streamers who are just joining in later on, for being just amazing and being a part of this event, which has been so amazing for me, and raising money for such a fantastic cause. So first and foremost, everyone, thank you very much for that.
Let me just say, it's so hard being invited on to play games with you. It's so difficult.
Thank you. But yeah, today,
guys, he has us here against our will. Chat, please, chat. Let us out. He's kept us in the basement for a week.
Donate $20 to get us out of here.
I'm muting them. You see them. I've muted them all. Ha ha ha. Alright, they're all unmuted now. But yeah, today we're gonna be playing a little bit of Lasers and Feelings, which is a fun game. Snowy's played it before, and I don't think Sleepy or Sekhmet have. Have either of you guys played it?
Nope, not.
So what this game is a fun, if you guys want to learn more about the game and the art we have, by the way, ! Tabletop RPG, go check it out. There's a lot of cool individuals here who do all that kind of stuff. And I need to change the command for the charity stuff too. Oopsies, forgot I had that one. Anyways, so it's a game all about space and lasers and feelings. There's only two stats, lasers and feelings themselves. Basically, lasers is Spock, feelings is Kirk. So as an example, you might see that Snowy's stat is feelings 2, which means she has to roll above a 2 for anything related to feelings and below a 2 for anything related to lasers. Over here, we see Sleepy and Sekhmet. They both have a lasers of 4, which means they have to roll below a 4 for anything related to lasers and above a 4 for anything related to feelings. If they roll the number exactly, they get laser feelings, which we'll deal with when we get to it. And depending on the situation,
about that.
I know, right? And depending on the situation, they will be able to be rolling up to 3 or 4 d4 to do whatever it is they want to do. So yeah, that's about it on my end to start off with. Does anyone else have anything they want to say?
Do we want to provide a link to my pick crew and stuff? This isn't my art.
Yeah.
We have anyone
there's
made
an
for me. I just use a pick crew.
Yeah. Exclamation point pick crew if you want to see that as well. I've already done that. So make sure to go take a look at that. And that being said, I think that's about anything anyone else wants to put on?
Don't think so.
I don't think so.
All right. So
I don't know if we want to introduce our characters or if we just want to jump into it.
I'm going to do a little intro, and then we'll introduce your characters through the intro. All right.
Sounds great.
Nice.
All right. Let's get it started. It is the 23rd century. Humanity, following the suit of many other alien species before them and acting as encouragement for many species after, has found its way up to the stars. Unified under one banner, their efforts towards a common, more peaceful goal has paved the way to the membership of the Milky Way Federation of Planets. While the politics of the land are a significant improvement over what humanity knew in the past, corruption still occasionally finds its way to worm itself into power. The Federation recently investigated multi-trillionaire Darius Midas, who was accused of offering Senator Botoff a lofty position after their terms in the Senate for lowering regulations and taxes at the casinos he owned. The Federation was unable to successfully link the two officially, however, the independent political watchdog group, the Black Hole Legion, decided to step in. They've sent a small group of expert infiltrators, quote unquote, to do some minor crimes with the hope of exposing significantly more major crimes. With Captain Brody at the helm of the Space Spiegel, the crew, Devin, Aura, and Moscap will infiltrate Dario Midas's base of operations, the Midas Gashapon, in hopes of finding all this information. They are about a days out from the Midas's Gashapon, and Captain Brody calls in everyone one at a time to start a mission. So you hear over the loudspeaker, "All right, guys, we're just a little out from the Midas Gashapon. How about y'all get down here and let's start talking strategy." And the you hear the speaker kind of click off. And then I guess we'll just have y'all introduce yourselves one by one. Moscap, you are the first to enter the captain's quarter, the helms. Who is Moscap? What's she all about? Tell us a little bit about her.
For sure. So Moscap is 8 feet tall. And
God.
she's an android engineer. And she originally worked on like privately owned like bigwig ships.
Okay.
But after some rumors going around that she found out to be true, she did what she had to do to ditch that ship and was seeking out the Black Hole Legion because she didn't want to stick around those assholes. So
Nice.
that's her.
So Moscap, you come in, and Captain Brody, for all of his grandeur, is certainly not 8 feet tall. So the ship, you have to bend a little over. You have to do it to bend a little to make sure you don't like bump your head right on the top, stormtrooper style. Captain Brody goes, "Moscap, dude, nice,
Hello?
first one in the helm," and kind of comes up to give you what you know to be his one-on-one, specifically. Like, he made this handshake for you specifically.
Okay, great.
Are you gonna return the handshake?
Very, very cautiously and confused.
Okay, so
Returning the handshake.
we're gonna practice some rolls here. Not a high stake rolls. So you're doing this very cautiously, confused. You're thinking through this. We're gonna give you a lasers roll to get this handshake down correctly. You're trying to remember what it's all about. So you're gonna roll a 1d6 and try to get under 4.
Okay, here we go. I'm rolling.
Yep.
Oh, I got a 5.
You got a 5. Okay, so that means you failed the roll, and you get a consequence.
Oh no!
So Brody kind of, at first you're starting out pretty okay, but then Brody goes in for the fist bump at the end, and you forget whether or not when you pull back you explode or not. You explode the fist bump, and he's pulling back. You're pulling back. And he's waiting on you, and you're just like, put your hand down. He's like, "Bro, you forgot the explosion, dude!" And kind of goes, poof, does the explosion. He goes, "You'll get it right next time."
Sure.
Moscap, you take your seat at the helm, and then eventually Aura walks in. Sleepy, let's introduce Aura.
Aura is an alien that's very orchid mantis looking in appearance. She is, funny enough, she is 7 feet tall. Let's go! I promise I had that planned out before learning that Moscap was 8 feet tall.
Tall baddies! Let's go!
Tall baddies! She is 7 foot tall alien doctor who is originally from a planet, her home planet, where she was very well revered for her work, and she would, no matter like who the patient was who came to her, she would always help them because, free healthcare, let's go. She just believed in the fact that anyone deserved like the basic right of being healthy and, living properly. But then one day some shady, powerful individuals came to her home planet and heard of her, sought her out, and offered her a large sum of money for some weird dealings. for her help in some weird dealings. She, taking her job very seriously and not really wanting, dirty money lining her pockets, turned them down very bluntly. And in doing so, with people in power like that, she pissed them off. And because of that, they basically spread lies and slander about her and made her out to seem like this bad person who was, because they made it out to seem like why she was helping anyone was so that she could gather information on everyone and anyone to like sell in the black market. So she got outcast from her home and left to find a way to get back at them. Back at the shady individuals.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. So you come in and you see Brody going like, oh, dude, aura, let's go, second in here, and comes up to give you a once again personalized handshake. Aura, how you responding?
She has her little hands like held in front of her, just kind of like politely, and just like looks at him, looks at the handshake, looks back at him, and just politely holds her hand out like as in a regular handshake form.
All right,
she's just kind of like, okay.
So
this again, I see.
Yeah. So you hold up the handshake. He gives a normal handshake. And then when he lets go, he kind of like tries to, he puts his hand up above your hand, doesn't touch it. It kind of does that rocket path, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that. And he goes, Aura, take a seat, girl. We're going to get that last guy in. And with a little bit of time after that, Devin ends up walking on in. Snowy, do you want to tell us a little bit about Devin?
Yeah, sure thing. So, the person the guy who walks in, he looks like a 13-year-old boy. He has looked like a 13-year-old boy for 5 years. He has platinum blonde hair and blue eyes, and although he won't say it unless you activate his protocol, he is an android, meant to replicate a teenager. You program them with a certain personality, and then they'll act out in that personality way. These robots are usually used for either to sort of judge whether or not adoptive parents are like good to have a kid, if there's any reason that there is, or for sometimes for grief when parents lose a kid. There's a lot of controversy about that, but it's used sometimes. Devin basically had his parents, and his parents got him out of grief for losing their child, Devin. So he was acting out his role when there was a unfortunate death of both of the parents, leaving him sort of out of a job, as it were, basically not having a place, and being programmed with a teenage 13-year-old boy's personality. He's like, hacking is super cool. I want to go help defeat the bad guys. So he came and he joined this group. And he's super excited to work for it.
Devin, Brody's coming up to you. You know what's happening. He's got a specialized personal handshake for you.
Oh, heck, yo, what's up? Let's do it.
All right, roll me a feelings roll. You have to roll above a 2 to see how... I think you're prepared too. So give me 2d6. I think you're prepared for this. If you're a 13-year-old mentality, give me 2d6 roll to see get above 2.
I rolled a 1, but then I rolled a 2.
Okay, so
So does that mean I get laser feelings?
You do get laser feelings, and it is considered a success. So that's the good news. So laser feelings, basically what that means is you get to ask one question about the current situation around you, like right now, and I have to answer it completely honestly.
Okay. What does Brody think of Devin?
Dude, Brody thinks you're the coolest. Like, but you also know he thinks everyone here is the coolest because they're all about, that Black Hole Legion. So like he thinks everyone here is the coolest and respects everyone here equally.
Nice. And I do have a question for like everyone actually. What do people think? Do they know that Devin is an android?
I mean, from what it
I feel like
sounds like,
Cap would. Oh, sorry.
Or
I feel like Cap would for sure.
Or definitely does.
right, you have a medical expert and another android.
Yeah, like I see.
Yeah.
He is a doctor,
That's
so.
correct. I just wanted to know for
Mhm.
Yeah, like are you in disguise or like are we in the know? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and again, Devin's not ever in disguise exactly. It's just he is not part of his whole thing is like he shouldn't be acting like a android, so he will not unless you activate the protocol that he has installed in him, where he has to identify as an android so that he's not mistaken as a real living human.
Yeah,
I see. Okay.
I got some fun news for that. Brody thinks you're just a 13-year-old dude.
Excellent.
Of course he does.
Brody just thinks you're like a savvy 13-year-old.
Knowing this makes me wonder why Brody agreed to let a 13-year-old out of this fucking hacker group.
Because Devin's super rad. Next question.
Yeah, Black Hole Legion just accepting fucking 13-year-olds to be like anti-corruption watchdogs, baby. You got to start out the anti-fascism young, baby.
Starts with you. Never forget that.
All right, so Captain Brody sits you all down, and he goes, all right, so we're like 1 days out from the Midas Gashapons, guys. So like, this is your time to like ask me any questions, but here's what I know. So, all I know, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, is that it has some really, really cool anime paraphernalia in there from the old Earth worlds. Like, dude, here's what they have. I heard they actually have some of the old gacha games.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah, they got like Kenshin Impact, Puppy Derby,
Devin is raising his
Inumusume,
hand.
Flame Emblem Heroes. So cool, dude.
Devin is raising his hand.
What's up, Devin?
What's a gacha game?
A gacha game is like gambling, but made more palatable for younger individuals, so highly unethical in many ways, however, still strangely legal.
That sounds super fun.
It is, but also
Interesting.
don't do a lot of it.
Okay.
They also have like, because here's the thing, they have very tempting franchises like Cory in the House, spelled Kori, and My Villain Academia, and Maruto, and of course the galactic pop hit Hatsune Miku.
Yeah! That was out of character.
Hatsune Miku is eternal.
So you gotta be careful with these gacha games.
Are the gacha games the ones where you have to beat the bad guys?
Well, it's more like you pay money at a chance to get a small little capsule that gives you a little knick-knack.
Is the villain of Academia in this capsule?
One of them, probably, yeah.
So we have to buy the capsules to beat the villain.
Well, you have to, like, buy the chance to get the capsule.
And that's why we're going to the gachapon to buy the capsule so we can beat the bad guys?
No. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go. All right. So listen. The first room is going to be all of that. You're going to have to sneak past that into like the employee only room and then into like wait. Hold on. Is this what did I think I did? Okay, no. I thought I named it goes then you have to sneak into Dario Midas's office and then steal all the information from there. And if you happen to see anything that is up for grabs, I'm not saying no.
So theft is okay.
So long as you get the information, yeah.
Awesome! I bet they have some cool, super cool stuff.
Oh yeah, bro, they do. But yeah,
so the Legion sent us to steal anime paraphernalia.
No, that's for
From
fun.
bad guys.
That's for the fun
that's for
part.
fun.
Yeah. You have to like act. All right. As you guys probably know, Dario Midas has been working, allegedly, legally speaking, with Senator Botov to lower regulations on casinos like this Gashapon. And this is very bad for like workers' rights and stuff. So the Federation can't find these clues on their own because they have to go through like legal processes and what have you. So we're going to go in, we're going to like get to Dario Midas's office and find all the proof in his computers. And if you happen to find a really cool Hatsune Miku figure on the way, take it.
I see.
Well, sounds simple enough.
It should be nice and easy in and out.
And that's what concerns me.
Well,
It's never that easy.
Well, I got good news for you. If you think that's concerning, there are two ways to get in, and you can choose any way you want. The first, probably the easiest, just walk in. It's open to the public, dude. The second, we do have some like vent shaft schematics. We could probably get you in, and it'll lead you to like a bathroom near the casino from what we can tell. So like you can either go in through the vent shaft or you could go in through the front way. You guys prepare however you want, and when you're ready, you tell me, and then I'll bring you in.
I love the idea of this 8-foot tall android and this 7-foot tall bug woman trying to fit into a vent shaft.
Devin is looking at the two of you and is going, like, with expectation in his eye, and you already know what he's about to say before he says it. But he says it anyway. Can we take the vent shaft?
You can take the vent shaft.
Oh boy, yeah! And then I'll let you in, like a super cool spy.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
actually not a bad idea. Mm-hmm.
Exactly like a super cool spy, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are kind of targets due to our visible height.
I like to imagine that Aura turns to Moscap and is like, is it truly wise to let the 13-year-old child go alone like this?
Probably not. But are they a child? You know?
Devin's eyes sort of
one.
Devin sort of like tilts his head a little bit at that question.
No, they're like, this is to me, this is whispered.
Okay, never mind then. He doesn't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to me, Devin shouldn't be hearing this.
The adults are talking, yeah.
Unless he has super android hearing, but that's not finished.
Not truly, it is the adults are talking right now. Hold on, Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I were built smaller, I would do it, even if I was programmed to be a child. So we can let this child do it.
Valid point.
Plus, Devin knows all the things Brody was enthusiastically enthused about. So
enthusiastically enthused about it. Or it's just a little worried and concerned that Devin is going to get distracted by the cool anime stuff.
It's a valid concern.
But
Yeah.
you know, we take some, we lose some, and you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. She's just like, and just kind of shrugs and turns back to Brody.
All right, so what's the plan, dudes?
Well, it seems that with Devin's small size, be it how it may, we could easily let him go through the vent, scout out a little bit, maybe. Do we have comms, by the way? Do we have like
Yeah, you.
means of
I'll
communication between each other?
Yeah, you will have like little earpieces. I'll explain that more when we actually get you guys out of the ship. But yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
as long as he, you know, stays in contact with us, and then just finds a means of sneaking us in.
All right, I'm down for this. Okay, so I'll call you guys when we're there, I'll get ready to start putting us into like stealth mode because you know the Space Beagle's kind of like no go for all these corpos. So like, I'll put us in stealth mode, get us over there. You guys get any special supplies you want personally. Otherwise, I'll have your kits for you. You know, your normal like clothing. It's a casino, so we'll get you something fancy. And like concealed stun guns with a lethal setting, if you really want to do that. And like your universal translator. So like, yeah. I'll have all that ready for you. Get anything you need for special supplies.
Perfect. Appreciate you, Brody.
Shabra! All right, you guys are dismissed from the helm, and Brody has given you the mission to get any specialty items you want to get. This could be anything related to your job. This could be anything related to your background. I'll say keeping 1 or 2 items, no problem. And I'm gonna write them down here, and that'll count for you preparing for things in the future. So, what do you guys want to bring? We can start with. Let's actually start with Sekhmet, so we can do it one at a time.
Okay, cool. Could I feel like I should have some sort of like device that lets me know if the ship is like in danger or being attacked.
Okay.
Like a pager.
Oh yeah, you will have
Or
you will have comms already to Brody. But if you want like if you want like a machine that will tell you like schematics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
100%. Yeah. Like a little schematics map machine. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. We get
and I can't think of anything else.
Sure.
That an engineer would have, so I think that's it.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. I'll say you have like an engineering, like a handheld engineering, what's what I'm looking for? Tablet.
Ooh,
and
yes.
that when you plug into a ship or a station or something like that, you're able to get information about it.
I like that. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Aura, what would Aura bring?
What was that?
That'd be Sleepy.
Oh, sorry, Discord cut you off. I couldn't hear.
What would Sleepy bring? What would Aura bring?
Aura would definitely bring probably like a small, like portable little like med kit.
All right.
Just in case like one of them gets hurt or injured or something.
Yeah.
Then perhaps what would a doctor carry with them? Outside of a typical little med kit. Come back to me.
Sure,
for the second one.
Devin, anything you want to bring with you, bud?
Yes. Sorry.
All good.
So Devin would like to bring his PS Tiva.
What?
Um,
Do explain.
it's like a PS Vita, but in the future.
Oh my god,
The
incredible.
PS Tiva, got it. All right, you got your PS Tiva.
Like my PS Tiva. And snackies.
Snackies, let's go.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair and valid.
All right, last chance for Moscap or Aura. Do you want to bring anything else?
Could I get like a small device that could cloak her, could like hide her
Ooh,
in like a pinch?
Like a small cloaking device? Sure, I could. Why
Yeah.
not? Small cloaking device. Why not? Have a little.
I
fun
just
that
can't
way.
think of. I can't think.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, it's
Hey,
good
me
stuff.
too.
It's good stuff. Don't worry, I made this game doable without any extra devices anyway, so it's all good.
Okay, cool.
All right. So the next day comes, and Brody gives you each a bag. The bag does have some formal wear. If you want to pretend to be a guest, as an example, a laser pistol that is on stun by default. However, it does have a lethal setting, and comms devices you guys just put in your ears really quickly. And he goes, "All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put us into cloaking, and actually, Moscap, if you could like help me out with that, since you're like the engineer, if you could help me with the cloaking device, that'd be like super fantastic."
Of course.
So you're gonna make a lasers roll with 2d6. You are an engineer, so you're an expert at it, and at 3d6 because you have Brody helping you out as well. So you're gonna roll 3d6, and you're gonna try to get below 4.
Below 4. Okay. Oh, I got a 1 and a 3. So a 1.
Yeah, 1 and 3. That's a complete
well?
success. Yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah, you got a complete success, and the cloaking device activates, and the ship slowly enters the system for the Midas Gashapon. And you guys see this massive space station hovering above what seems to be a verdant world that, from what you're aware of, is privately owned by the Midas Gashapon parent company. And as you guys come closer to this thing just towers above you. It is huge and massive, and it is a little gaudy as well. It looks like Dario Midas is a little bit more on the flashy side, with anime waifus and husbandos and partners spray painted all over the side, and big neon letters full of like, "Come play Kenshin Impact," and like "Your primos are good here," and
My gosh.
all that kind of stuff,
yes,
right?
yes.
All throughout the
Devin
area.
is plastered to the window.
Devin, you are brought to a vent. You're brought to a small vent, and yeah, this vent is perfect size for Devin, probably a little smaller for Moscap and Aura. So perfect size for Devin. And Brody goes, "All right, little dude, so like, just make sure to put on your breathing mask for a bit, and then you're good to go, and just get right on into that vent and find your way through."
Yeah, okay. Will do. Don't worry. I've played a lot of Among Us.
Devin, stay
I won't be caught
on track.
venting.
Stay on track. Stay on game plan.
Alright, I will. I won't let you
Okay.
down. This will be fun.
All right, Devin, you're gonna go into the vents.
He's gonna vent, yeah.
He's gonna vent. Oh my god, he's venting.
Devin, You vent in, and I want to know what's Devin's goal as he's venting. Like he's venting, and Brody is currently taking the Space Beagle away and is looking for a place to kind of drop off Aura and Mosscap in the like down low, so that people don't see them coming off the ship and stuff like that. But what is Devin doing as he's going through the vents?
Well, he's every intermittently sort of to himself, he's just sort of like da 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 da, like just a small little like hushed one to himself, unless he hears voices or something, where his voice, like, you know, he's not letting it like reverberate through the thing, but like just sort of like da 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 da, and he's sort of like peeking in through different things and sort of like. Right now, he's just mainly having fun.
Okay.
But he is kind of like looking for like, this seems like a good spot to sort of jump in, or like if there's people around, be like, all right, time to put my spy work to good use and things like that. So,
all right.
for now, he's just sort of like scooting around, trying to like see what he comes across.
So as an Android explorer, Devin, you love exploring, you love doing a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Having fun. Give me a two dice for a feelings roll as you're kind of enjoying yourself, walking through, seeing what's all around, and I'll say this: Aura and Mosscap in your ears. Every once in a while, you hear like a da 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 as the comms activate.
All right, so
I just kind of look at Aura like, oh.
So you're not gonna believe me, but I got a 5 and a 2.
All right,
Ooh, I got another
so
laser feeling.
that will be a complete success and a laser feeling. So tell me all about. So tell me one question that in the situation I will have to answer honestly.
Okay. What's the juiciest piece of information that I can come across?
So like gossip, like employee gossip.
Yeah, like, what's gonna be like something juicy that's gonna really like help us out?
Okay. So all right. So as you're walking through, as you're kind of crawling through, you have a rough idea where Brody every once in a while just kind of says, "Oh yeah, little dude, like try going left here. I think the bathroom's this way, right?" Like he's leading towards the bathroom area, but you're keeping an eye out on other things, right? Because like, sure, the bathroom's gonna be great, but you gotta get all that good information. As you're kind of going above the vent, you do see a door that is titled "Employees Only," and you crawl a little bit above that door, and you see past through it. And what you see below that, below the employees only area, and you can't get out here, but what you do see here is that there seems to be like a security checkpoint where like someone behind glass is looking through and talking to people who are walking in. And every once in a while, it seems like patrons are brought in here, and it looks like they leave with like with like a prize or something, right? So it looks like every once in a while a patron comes in and leaves with a prize. But it looks like this is a pretty good entrance, in your opinion, to like the employees only area. And then you start going back around. And,
Well, hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Is there a way to sort of follow the vents into what that area might be?
So no, actually, as you continue going further on, I'll say you try to explore that. It looks like the vent here, it's not central AC. It looks like central AC might be a little too hard on the entire space station. So it looks like the vent's actually cut off at a point. You're able to go a little further in to kind of see the general layout, but you're unable to safely egress from the vent here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you could continue that. I just wanted to because that would be his first instinct, is to explore what that might be.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So you kind of got a little peek of where you need to go, and you start making your way towards the bathroom, and eventually you find the vent. You find a very suitable bathroom to get into, and you're able to escape the vent and get into the bathroom. Let's switch over to Mosscap and Aura real quick. Actually, do you tell Mosscap and Aura you've successfully infiltrated?
Oh yeah, once he's above the the bathroom and
Yeah.
making sure that no one's there, he sort of goes like, "Guys, so I saw this thing. There was so there's an employee-only entrance. I didn't speak because I didn't want them to hear me. You know how sometimes you can hear people in the vents, and then everyone calls them out as suspicious. So, but it looked like people were going into this employee-only area, and they were coming out with stuff.
Hmm.
Should we attempt employee disguises?
I think that'd be really cool. Should I go try and see if I can find a locker room?
A lock?
A locker room.
Locker room.
Yes, that could be beneficial.
Okay, and then he scrolls back into the vent.
Okay. Okay. So, all right, you're back in the vents. I
Ghost, my
like
child.
this. I like this idea. I'm for this. Okay.
I picture us being able to hear like your knees in the vent right after you go, okay, we just hear like a dun dun dun.
All right, Moscap and Aura, you've gotten confirmation that Devin is on the Midas Gashapon, and you guys are going to be heading in through essentially what was the front door. And Devin was going to see if he could find you disguises to actually sneak into the employee-only area. As you get to the front door, what are you going to be dressed up? Are you going to be using the patron disguises that you're given to start with, or are you going to be going in just kind of as you are?
Patron disguise.
Yeah, patron
Okay.
disguise for sure.
You guys put on, and I'm sorry to say this, you guys put on some very casual clothes with a lot of anime paraphernalia, like faces all over them and shit. So like, you know those like crazy like super weeb fans and all the animes that are at the conventions.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're wearing right now. You got like, I'll say this, just so Sleep is a little happier. You got Hatsune Miku plastered all over you.
I was just about to say, Aura, like, surprisingly, specifically took the Hatsune Miku shirt.
Yes.
Little did everyone know she was like, never mentioned it, but she's been a Hatsune Miku fan this whole time.
Yes.
Incredible, yes.
As you walk on up, you see the bouncers at the door. And the bouncer's gonna look at you and they're going, all right, get on up here. Let's see your IDs. You can't be under 13.
Perfect. I am not under 13.
All right, give me your ID. Let me take a look at it. The bouncer goes.
Okay, cool. Moscap reaches in a bag, and pulls out like a tin box,
Okay.
and then opens it, and an ID and miscellaneous like parts are in it.
So yeah. This is a legal ID, so this is perfect. So like, yeah, okay, you're good. Let's get you on in here. Have fun, gotcha pawning. And then they look to you, Aura.
She's just like, yes, and just like pulls out of her pocket like very quickly her little ID and shows it to them, wanting to get this over with.
All right, looks like you're good. Good thing none of you guys are around the age of 13 where I have to check your IDs vigorously to make sure you were of age to join on in.
Totally.
Get on in there.
Yes. Lucky us.
You've solved my 13-year-old puzzle.
Little did we know. I like to imagine that once they get in, Aura turns to Moscap once they're like out of like a good distance from like the bouncers, and just kind of like in a hushed tone, it's just like, well, I guess it was a good idea after all to send him through the air vents.
Yeah, that worked out for us.
The funniest.
Should we be concerned?
Who knows? Maybe they just have like a little daycare or something nearby for like younger individuals.
Yeah, Devin might love that.
I will say this. It was hilariously my plan to have, if you all went through the front door, to have Devin be scrutinized by the fucking bouncers.
Let's go. You solved your 13-year-old puzzle.
I think Devin likes adventure.
Yeah, played Among Us.
You guys foiled me so quickly. I'm like, that's fucking beautiful.
That's amazing.
Aura and Moscap, as you enter to the casino, the first thing you do see is later on you do see an actual bar. This does serve alcoholic beverages to those of age in this galactic universe, right? And next to that bar, you see a load of computers that have a multitude of games splattered throughout them. All of them gacha games. All of them games where you are some hero on some journey rolling for beautiful men, women, and individuals alike to be part of your campaign and whatnot. There is, as I said, Kenshin Impact and Flame Emblem Heroes played out for everyone to enjoy and log in separately and definitely not sell their information to the Midas Gashapon for them to profit off of. Further on, you also see these little gumball machines and claw machines that seem to get actual, that seem to have like little bits of like knickknacks and paraphernalia all throughout the area. And there is, as Devin had mentioned, a little employee-only section that seems to be going back there. The writing on the door has there's a little more that you can't see from this distance, but you do see the employees-only section. At the very far end, there's an old-fashioned casino section, roulette, blackjack, etc. No one's there. Not a single person's there. There's like maybe one, maybe two dudes there. One smoking a cigar. But like,
hilarious.
The other areas are fucking packed. Absolutely packed with gamers. I got you. Let me get that Meta outfit on, Prime. Thank you.
Who the fuck wants to play blackjack when you have Flame Emblem Warriors over here? Or whatever you call that one. Oh my god.
In Flame Emblem Warriors, they are playing blackjack.
Oh my god, it's gambling within gambling.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of games. There is a bar. There are 3 different sections, one full of classic gachapon, one full of gacha games on the computer, and one that is classic gambling. And there is the employee-only door that you see alongside some bathrooms and whatnot here and there as well. And the employee-only door has a little bit more writing on it, but you do not know what it says. You're a little too far. There are also like employees walking around in a bit too, so like you could always go talk to any of them or whatever you want to do.
What? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is closest to the employees only room?
I would say the closest thing to the employees only room, I would say the employees only room is actually like smack dab in between the classic Crane gachapons and the gacha computer games.
Okay. I think Aura would go to the bar and order a drink in a means of like kind of like hanging out and seeing if she can overhear any sort of like information that could be useful for them.
Okay, cool. All right. I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have you do a feelings roll here.
Gotcha.
You will be prepared because you will be prepared, and I will say this: you'll be an expert because you are a doctor as well.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps alcohol also works different on an alien physiology. So I'll give you 3d6. You have to roll above a 4 or above.
4 or above. Gotcha. Right. Well, that's a 6 for the first one.
All right.
Another 6. I swear I'm not lying.
Let's go.
And that last one was a 3.
Okay, so you did get a complete success. You go up, you get a drink, you're drinking, it's nice and fun times, all that kind of stuff.
Little mojito.
A mojito, your favorite drink. And you're kind of listening in, you talk, casually just talking to the bartender kind of deal, nothing crazy. And as you're listening in, you do hear someone kind of start rushing up, and they go, oh my god, dude, look what I got. And as you look to them, they're not talking to you, they look like they're talking to a friend of theirs also on the bar. As you look around, they hold out a brand new, pristine, like 23, 26 kind of My Villain Academia figure. And they're like, this is my favorite anime. I just won this. And the other dude's like, yo, dude, sick. Where'd you get that? It's like, so I won it, and they brought me back to actually give me the physical thing. But like, I just won it on one of those machines over there. And they're like, oh, dude, that's so sick. I'm going to go try to win me one of those too now. And he's like, yeah, like I know they only cost 200 credits on like Space Amazon, but like, I just spent 400 to get it. Let's go.
God, that do be the way, huh?
So that's what you get from that conversation. Mosscap, what are you doing?
Mosscap is like looking really intently at one of the machines to see like how is this operational and like what could be nefarious about it, like just really looking at like, okay, how does this work? They put the money in, they get like the thing out of it, like what is going on, like just trying to understand it.
Are you going to use that machine of yours to try to like sneakily get a schematics of it?
Yes.
All right. You're prepared, you're an engineer, and you'll be doing this normally. I'll say this, you're going to have a 3d6 lasers roll, so you have to roll a 4 below.
Okay, gotcha. I will here.
You have to roll 3 times.
3 dice. What? Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, 3 dice, yeah.
3 dice, okay. Ooh, okay. I got a 6, a 5, and a 3.
Ooh, okay. So you got a partial success, which means there is a consequence of sorts that's going to happen. As you hook up your machine, you get a schematics of it, and you hear someone walking towards you. You kind of hear a gruff, "Hey, what's going on over here?" As you kind of slip. I'll say this: you're able to slip the machine back into your pocket really quickly, and then just as you're kind of looking over it, and he goes, "What are you doing to the machine over here?"
I'm just looking at it.
You're not lying.
You're not lying.
You're not lying.
You're not lying.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do here? Look at the machines?
You're supposed to play the machines. Do you need a lesson on how to play the machines?
I would love that, actually, yes.
All right, let's go get you a... You have your gotcha card?
No.
All right, let's go get you a gotcha card. And so now you kind of have a security chaperone around you for a little while who's going to help you learn how to play gotcha games.
Okay, cool.
So you're significantly more limited in what you're able to do. However, you do have the machine blueprints. They're just in your pocket.
They're just in my pocket. Okay, cool.
All right. Let's move back into Devin. Devin. God, I love it when everyone splits up. Devin.
Yippee! Devin Adventures.
You are looking for a locker room. And I will say this, with your last lasers feelings roll you got in the area, it wasn't too hard to find a locker room. And when you did, you waited for the perfect moment, and then once there was no one in there, you dropped in. The locker room itself is full of, as you might assume, lockers. But as you drop in, you realize your big fatal mistake. The vent is too high for your 13-year-old body. You got to find a way to be creative and get out.
No. Another 13-year-old puzzle.
Bored it again. I hope I grow up big and tall one day. Then it'll be no problem for me.
But yeah.
Let's see here. And Devin's gonna sort of like poke around and see, are there any like uniforms?
Yes.
Up and around.
Straight up, there are uniforms in a few of the lockers, 100%. You do find your way towards some like larger lockers for like larger species individuals, and you do find a set of uniforms in there.
All right. Once he finds the bigger ones, he'd like to go to the ones for the smaller alien.
Yeah,
Maybe a boys 13, if you know.
Yeah, you actually find one, 100%. Yeah, you find a
Right,
you find
Devin changes into it immediately.
Okay, Devin, you change into it immediately. Good news is there seems to be like level 1 security clearances in for these things. Nothing crazy. Like you have like you basically level 1 security clearance. So you're now wearing a uniform with a level 1 security clearance badge, and yeah.
All right. Devin again makes sure he's alone in the locker room. And then goes, "Hey everyone, I got your uniforms. Should I drop them through the vent to you? Oh wait, actually never mind. That I can't do that. Should I come give them to you?"
Wait, I can't talk because I'm with
You
the
are with
security
the
guard.
security guy. You have very limited things you could get away with comparative to Aura.
Did
Gotcha.
Aura notice that what happened with Moscap?
Yeah, I would say.
Was that within sight?
Yeah, I would say that if you're at the bar, that's probably within sight. You would have seen it a few moments or so after it happened.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then I'm not gonna say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Aura is going to like disguise by like sipping her drink, usually in like a hushed tone, is going to like respond to Devin, making sure like the bartender, no one's around.
Yeah.
Is going to say, "Well, Moscap seems to be a little preoccupied at the moment.
Oh, is she winning the games?
I wouldn't call it. She's busy. However, I also don't believe that bringing employee outfits out to us would really be a wise move. Is I can't remember. I didn't quite catch what you said. Is Devin able to get out of the locker room like regularly?
He has not yet attempted to. He just has mentioned that, oh wait, I can't get back in the vent for reasons unspecified.
I would recommend either getting back up in the vent if you can, or and sneaking them out of there and somewhere else for us to reconvene at, or trying to go out the door and seeing where you are first and see if you can find us before we, start waving any employee outfits around.
Okay. Is there? It doesn't look like there's anything to climb on, does there? Or
you could probably climb on some. You could definitely probably climb on some of the lockers and try to jump your way back to the vent. However, that definitely feels like a riskier move.
Devin's
in
gonna
its
do
own
that.
unique. Okay.
Of course, Devin would do that.
Devin, driven by impulse control and the want to explore that area, Devin, you're going to be giving me a 2d6 roll for feelings.
Alrighty. What the heck is happening? I swear to God, I'm not making it up. I got another 2. I got a 2 and a 3.
Okay.
What's happening?
So you do get a laser feeling, so you get to ask me one question that I have to respond to completely honestly, and you will succeed at that action you were doing.
Okay. Devin wants to be able to try and find a good spot for sort of where would be a good spot to do sort of the trade-off for the costume change that like wouldn't be suspicious?
The restrooms would probably be the most likely area if you're able to get them down in the stall, and then Aura and the Moscap get in there. You think that the restroom would probably be the best area.
Okay. Devin's gonna get on the radio and be like, "Alright, I'm back in. I'm heading to the bathrooms."
On your comms, right before you hear that, you hear like a little scuffle and a clung as like Devin grabs onto the vent sides and pulls himself up into the vent again.
Oh, come on. I did super well. Why am I being so loud?
No, well, because you jumped from a whole bit, yeah.
Fair.
Okay, you did jump. Also, I feel like it's also comedic more than anything.
Exactly, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
More than like a punishment.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, clonk. Guys, I'm back in. Come meet me at the bathroom, okay? I'll try and find the girls' bathroom. I won't look, I promise.
Aura gets on the Aura finishes her drink and like leaves her glass and a little tip underneath the glass before she like leaves the bar. And as she's like walking away, she discreetly radios over to Moscap.
Yeah.
Can she see where Moscap and the guard went?
Yeah,
or are they like out of sight?
Right now, they've gone to the front to get the gotcha card.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's actually switch to Moscap in a second. Right now, I actually gotta get something from my. So, hi, I'm gonna break the fourth wall here really quick, guys. I ended up burning my hand earlier today, so I have some things in the freezer that I'm cooling down. The thing I'm using right now is a little too warm to help out, so I'm gonna go get that thing in the freezer. I'll be right back. Y'all have fun talking about your characters amongst each other. I'll be right back.
Really?
Yeah, take care.
I'm just picturing 8-foot tall Moscap walking with the security guard to get this gotcha card and like hyper focusing on I need to figure out what these machines are actually doing.
I also like to imagine that like Moscap is towering over this guard.
Yes,
it's very comical. Like I imagine this guard is probably like, I don't know, some like more like regular kind of height, like a 5 foot something, or maybe like a 6 foot, and like Moscap is just towering over them, like being led back to the front.
Okay,
So
I'm already back. See, it didn't take too long.
Oh, perfect.
I have a question for Moscap. Does Moscap like obviously look like an android? Like Devin is not supposed to, but does Moscap like obviously look like one?
I think it's like a mix where like you can definitely tell she's an android, but there's like enough additives on her where I don't know. Yeah, like
cover up the right area. She
kind of
looks
like
more
humanoid.
human.
Yes, yeah. Like if I was to like dress and like put like a good wig on, nice outfit, whatever, you could maybe think I was human until you like really looked at me and went, oh no, that's a metal face. Or like, oh no, that's like, that's a different part that is distinctly not human. But I'm not like a gray steel like robot walking around.
All right, so let's switch on over to Moscap. Aura, you can be watching from close by, because you can see where Moscap is. Moscap, the guy kind of goes, all right, so we're gonna get you this here gotcha card. You need to put 500 credits down to start it.
Perfect. I'm thinking in my head, this is on Brody, so it's all good.
So you put down, you take out Brody's SpaceX. It's like the Amex, but for space in the future. And you swipe it, and you get a gotcha card for $500. They don't even bother to check your ID when there's like clearly written CID behind it because they don't care.
Right.
And you get your gotcha card. And so the guy goes, all right, so what's your vice here? What are you looking for? Are you looking for figurines? Are you looking for tchotchkes like keychains? Or are you looking for some of the old gotcha games from the old Earth?
I want to, yeah, the figurines.
The figurines. All right. Any preferred, any favorite franchises?
The villainous academia.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a very popular one. A lot of people really like that one. Yeah. So let me get you over there. So he
One
brings.
second, I'll be right back.
Yeah. So he brings you over to a crane machine game, and there are like the crane machine game kind of has like these little balls on the side, and he goes, so each of these balls has a little paper on the inside. It's to tell you if you're a winner or not. And if you win, we'll bring you back and get you your figurine. But if you don't, then you just have to keep playing. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide that over there, and you're going to play the game. And he's waiting for you to play the game. And I'll say this. This could be a Lasers feelings with a Lasers roll with 2d6.
Ooh, okay. All right, let me get up here. I got a 3 and a 1.
All right, so yeah, you're gonna have a complete success. Because you have to roll under the 4. So you roll a 3 and a 1, and you're kind of looking around. And you drop your crane onto the ball that you think it is, and you bring it back up, and it drops into the little like deposit area. You bring it out, and it says free fries with an order of a burger at the bar.
Amazing.
And he goes, hey, not too bad. The fries here are pretty good. They got some good seasoning, and we make them a little extra crispy. So yeah, there you go. That's how you play the games.
Delightful. Thank you for showing me. I will be on my own now.
You've not given him any reason to suspect you, so he goes, yeah, all right, just don't do what you were doing before by looking at the crevices and stuff. People are gonna feel that you're doing something weird.
Huh, okay, good to know.
And he leaves you alone. So right now, yeah, Moscap, you are free to your own devices.
Perfect.
Literally your own devices, yeah.
My own devices. Okay, now that I'm gonna like head to the bar area, so that I can pull out that device and kind of look at the schematics. And like, is that the direction where like Aura and Devin are heading?
You see Aura near you, and you know that the restroom is not far from the bar, but you could probably take a look at those schematics for a little bit while Devin is on his way to the restroom.
Okay, cool.
Aura, are you going to join Moscap at the bar?
Yes. She was standing by just in case anything happened.
So Aura and Moscap, you guys make your way towards the bar, and Moscap, you bring out your engineering tablet with all the information on the gacha game you had started analyzing. Which machine were you analyzing out of pure curiosity? Were you analyzing one of the claw machines or something, or?
Yeah, in my head, I was picturing one of the claw machines to see, like, how it was working and what its, like, actual intent kind of is.
So as you're taking a look at it, you kind of go through it, and you see that, the claw machine has a set failure rate, which is something that's like, okay, this is not just random. It's actively set to fail a certain amount of times before it succeeds. And while everything inside is randomized and not like bugged or anything like the prizes, the claw itself is set for a specific amount of times to fail rather than succeed. And that's kind of how that works. You also know that it is on a server that connects to pretty much every other claw machine as well, which you guess that the fail rate isn't necessarily per machine, but rather per player.
Oh, okay.
So it tracks your card that you use rather than the machine and its fail rates.
Mm.
And from there, you're able to see that, you could legitimately get the prizes, but it's also kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You also get the schematics of how it makes the noises and when it makes the noises and how bright the lights are. and yada yada, which you're just like, yeah, this
How
is
it makes the brain feel good.
how that makes the brain feel good, and maybe with a doctor or psychologist around you, you'd be able to know all about that dopamine release when the pew 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 comes out and all that kind of stuff, and yeah. So yeah, you all got that information, and you do know that again. There's a Wi-Fi server kind of connecting every machine here around as well.
Right.
Aura also informs Moscap while they're like looking this over about how. Also, correct me if I'm misremembering what you said. How she overheard the two individuals from earlier talking about how one of them won a prize from the machine, but they had to be brought back to go receive it.
Yes. So the prizes are not out on display here. There are a few behind display cases that are like really heavily guarded. But as Moscap knows, the prizes will come in little, unless they're like small little tchotchkes, you know, the prizes will come in paper. Like Moscap now has a prize saying free fries for purchase of a burger. So you two will be able to put that two together very easily from that. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. If Moscap is done looking over, when Moscap is done looking over the schematics that she acquired, Aura is going to suggest heading to the restrooms.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm done. So let's head on over to Devin.
All right, so you guys make your way over to the restroom, where Devin, you look through the vent in the restroom once everyone's gone, and you see Moscap and Aura are the only individuals in the restroom, and you're able to drop down that bag with the costumes if you want, or with the disguises. Snowy?
Sorry. Delivery stuff is being weird. Can you say that again? I apologize.
No worries. So you wait until Moscap and Aura are the only individuals in the restroom, and you now have a moment to give them their disguises that you stole from the locker room.
All right. Devin goes, all right, here you all go. And he sort of like covers like his eyes with his arm as he sort of like dangles the stuff down from the vent.
Aura reaches up and she's like, "Thank you, dear." Just goes to one of the stalls to get changed.
No problem. And he sort of like, when they're handed off, sort of like covers both of his hands with his or both of his eyes with his hands.
Yeah. All right, Devin, you make your way to the boys' bathroom just next door, and if you want, you can escape from here as well.
He will kind of like look longingly at the vent, but then pop out.
Looks like my Among Us time is over.
Over.
You sadly, with an animatronic, if an android tear in your eye and in your heart, drop down from the vent, knowing that, at least for now, you can no longer be a sussy baka. You drop down, and you are alone in here in the uniform you'd already changed into. Devin, Aura, and Moscap, you guys quickly change into your uniforms as well. And all of you make your way out. Now in like clearance 1, kind of like general, not janitorial, but like, you know, just general worker uniforms with a little badge on it. Moscap.
What does mine say?
That's
Give me the name
that's what I was about to go. Moscap, you realize the badges are uniquely encrypted to each individual person, with pictures that come up holographically. You believe you should be able to engineer a solution and get everyone's badge to look the same, to match the person. However, it may be risky. What do you want to do?
Since Devin, are the Are the images like could we try to disguise ourselves further to look more like the images, or it's like I have to fix this, or we have to hope people don't look at that part?
You'll have to hope you won't be able to disguise yourself to look further because it's like a face. Like this is like Jeremy, and it's Jeremy's face. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
So like, the best solution if you wanted to take the time to do it would be to put your face on there and change the name or something. However, that would require going into technology that you have not gone into yet.
Right. Yeah. I feel like that's too much of a risk.
Okay.
But it is alarming that there's just like a holograph of someone else.
Yeah, the moment someone picks it up, the card will kind of like turn on and like show if someone's trying to read it. But like if it's just like hanging from your like lanyard, it's not on until someone picks it up to try to read it, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Okay.
So it's not impossible to get through, but like it'll be a little riskier if someone takes a look at your card.
Right.
What's the name on Devin's card?
The name on your card is Trey Tor. The man's name was Trey and Tor.
Okay, I have a plan.
Aura is filled with some level of concern, considering the fact that they have a seemingly 13-year-old child in an employee's outfit, but hopes that, like, maybe they'll just assume that he's like short,
Yeah,
really short,
like Trey Tor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I put his name in the chat if you guys need it.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Aura's gonna say, well, even with the holograms not matching us, maybe if it comes to that, we could run some sort of distraction in hopes of, like, bypassing anyone looking too closely at them.
That's a good idea. I think I don't want to risk hacking into each of our each of these IDs and have something go wrong and have them be alerted to us, because maybe they don't look at the badges as frequently as they do the IDs for customers,
We can hope.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys make your way out. All three of you are now together. The employees.
Devin is immediately enchanted by the gacha games and is starting to walk over.
No.
Devin is slowly walking towards the gacha games. Aura, Moscap, what do you do?
Aura's gonna very quickly yoink him back by the collar of his uniform.
Perfect. Yep.
Fantastic.
So looks over and he goes, "What is it? Come on, it's right there."
Devin, dear, we're on a mission where we have more important things to do right now.
Remember when we said stay on task? This is staying on task.
Devin sort of looks down at his feet and then looks up and he's like, Can we go play later?
If things go well, perhaps.
Okay.
Right now, we need to, like Moscap said, stay on track.
Okay. For the good of the world and everything.
Exactly. We're going to look around and see if there's anywhere in particular that employees outside of the employee locker room are coming and going from.
Just that employees only section. That is not too far from you guys. What it looks like is employees will go in, they'll scan their badge real quick on a little scanner, and they'll just walk in.
And that's separate from the locker room or the same?
The locker room is back there. From what you get from the locker room is back there. Devin had to go through some more stuff to get there, but yeah, the locker room would be back there in the employees only section.
Is there anywhere that seems to have like VIPs maybe going about?
Oh yes.
There is a VIP section, a little further up. In fact, as you go past the gacha games, you do see like a big VIP section that has all the name brand gacha games like Genshin Impact and Fire Emblem Heroes and Honkai Star Rail back there.
Whoa.
Okay.
Those games had a long lifespan, huh?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. They became very they became very serialized.
So should we head for the VIP or more employee area?
It seems like that you could get prizes like Hatsune Miku from the employee area. I've now put Sleepy in a moral dilemma.
The quiet Miku fan wanting like a really nice Miku figure, but also wanting to stay the fuck on track. You know, we could go to the employee area as a means of gathering more intel, considering there is a lot of foot traffic there, perhaps. And maybe we could find out where, maybe where like a captain's lounge or something is from like some gossip in there, or like maybe a map or something.
That's a good idea.
And she says with a secret intent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me, Katie thinks that we could maybe swipe a higher security badge if we're only level 1 security. But Devin would not think this, but this is what I am proposing.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too, since we can't get into all the areas that we need to. It's like we need to keep climbing levels.
All right. You guys make your way to the employees only area. Actually, hold on. I gotta get one more thing from the. 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. This was completely unplanned, believe it or not.
Yeah, give
your
me
hand wasn't
give me
part of
1
the
second too. Sorry.
No, you're good. No sorries.
Man, I love popular Android icon Hatsune Miku.
So funny.
With her hit songs like Magnet and World Is Mine and all that.
I love this setting. This is so fun.
I fucking love that we're just on like a gambling gashapon shit.
Yeah. It
It's just like,
explicitly is like, no 13-year-olds.
It's like, come on, don't you want
All right,
the
sorry about that
children in
again.
here
I
spending
had-
their parents'
For those
money?
who are wondering,
Like, come
on stream, I had burned my hand
Right.
earlier today, and I have been keeping it cool with like cans of Coke and this clearly Canadian wild cherry soda.
Yes.
I've never had one of these before, and I got it at a food bank a little while ago. So okay, sure. It'll
It's
help my hand.
delicious. Yeah. And then when you do eventually drink it, it's really, really good.
Okay, good. Anyways, I just put like 3 cans of Coke in there to freeze. And they won't freeze because they're Coke, but they'll maintain colder temperatures, which is nice.
They have very like
For
nice
sure.
crisp coldness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As
That's a
you
really good idea.
Yeah. As you guys walk in.
Wait. Katie had to step away.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so that's the staff floor for today. Your boy grabbed something that was just out of the oven like an idiot by accident.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been there. It's okay.
Yeah. The good news is it's been hours and it's still just the pain primarily. Like nothing on my hands that like nothing nasty. I won't go into more details than that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, though.
I get what you mean. I get
Yeah.
what you mean.
But I use my hands all the time, so my guess is they're already a little calloused anyway, so.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
little barrier protection there.
Alright, there's gonna be a lot of back and forth stuff
All right.
going on.
So, as you guys make your way towards the employee-only section, you see on the left there is a kind of like a window that with like a waist high or like a Devon shoulder high or like an Aura and Mosscap knee high kind of like wall with glass in front that seems to have an individual kind of like on their tablet. It looks like kind of playing a tablet gacha game. And you see people just kind of like lazily flash a card in front of them and just kind of walk off into doing whatever they have to do. However, it does look like this individual has access to a computer in there that may be able to provide some more details. However, maybe a little risky.
Oh.
So if we can get into the room that they're in, we could get potential access to that computer.
Potentially.
It sounds like we could try to run a distraction to get them out of the room.
Devin has the perfect distraction.
Oh no.
Devin pulls out his PS Tiva
Okay.
and wants to talk games.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Devin, you want to distract this person by talking about your latest PS Tiva game.
Yes.
Okay. Devin, you have you walk up to the glass and the person just kind of looks at you like, why isn't this guy like just swiping his card? And then sees your PS Tiva in your hand. It kind of raises an eyebrow. Devin, give me a you prepared for this. I would say you are an expert in video games, being a 13-year-old android boy, and you base 1d6. So give me 3d6 roll. Feelings. So you have to roll above a 2. Devin's not done a single lasers check yet.
That's a 5, a 3, and a 5.
A critical success. You got all 3 of them. How are you intriguing this man into a conversation, Devin?
He goes, is Devin able to see like a reflection of like what the guy is playing on his tablet?
Yeah, I'll say you're able to see what he's playing. He is playing the latest high fantasy epic Battle of Clans.
Battle of Clans.
Battle of Clans,
I don't know anything about Battle of Clans, but Devin's just gonna sort of like pull it up on his like put his PS Tiva on the screen. Is like, did you get to the second act yet?
The guy seeing no, it's not Battle of Clans. That's not a high fantasy epic. That's a tower defense. This is Baldur's Entry, and you bring up Baldur's Entry 3 specifically, mind you.
Baldur's Entry 3, yes.
Yeah, Baldur's Entry 3. Baldur's Door 3.
Amazing.
You bring up your copy of Baldur's Door 3 on your PS Tiva, and the guy seems immediately like, oh my god, yeah, dude, I just got myself to Act 2 too. Oh, dude, I recently got the cool like plant guy companion who could turn himself into like a giant Venus flytrap. He is so cool.
He's so cool. I absolutely like. Isn't that just like the neatest thing? Like he just goes chomp.
He just goes chomp, yeah. And you guys start speaking about Baldur's Door 3 and hit Game of the Year award-winning game Baldur's Door 3, yeah. You guys play Baldur's Door 3. You guys start talking Baldur's Door 3 and Aura and Mosscap. This man is clearly distracted entirely. You guys kind of lazily flash the thing like you saw people do, and you kind of went a little further on, and you do see a door just past like that wall, essentially just past like a little distance that leads into the actual room behind him. It looks like the door itself is just a normal everyday door.
Oh,
And you should,
okay.
and he is distracted now talking to Devin. So you guys do have the door and theoretically access to that room if you want to check out the door.
Definitely. I feel like I want to check out that computer.
100%. And we have the distraction. It seems like an ordinary door.
Is there anyone else around?
There's some employees like lazily walking by, but every once in a while, that's not like all the time. It's like every minute or two, there's like a lazy employee walking by. They're not really paying attention. They're doing their job. They're getting paid likely minimum wage, unless there's some tax laws that go beyond that. They could be paid less, like they're like future tipped workers kind of bullshit.
Gotcha. Right. They're not paid enough to care about much.
Exactly. They're not paid to care about much.
Yeah. Does it look like there's anything that would be scanning our badges?
Surprisingly for this door, not at all. No.
Oh, not at all.
No. It's still just like a door.
Oh, okay.
Aura is going to suggest that Mosscap take a look at the computer, considering Mosscap is the more like tech savvy between the two of them.
Yeah.
In that sense, being an engineer and all.
So you guys are going into the room to take a look at the computer?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Mosscap, you make your way towards the computer, and the guy doesn't notice you at all. He's talking with Devin. He's just like, dude, oh my god. All right, yeah, no, chomp, all good. I actually turned this guy from his cleric background to a barbarian, and he does so much damage.
You know what? I found it really useful to take that wizard guy, and if he can turn all of them into flies, then the plant guy, when he goes chomp, he just eats up all the flies, just like a real Venus flytrap.
Dude, that's brilliant. Get like a polymorph spell going. That's awesome. So they are entrenched in Baldur's Door 3 strat conversations. And you make your way over to the computer. Are you gonna plug in that fancy little machine you got too?
Oh, 100%.
4d6. You have help from Devin. You are an engineer. You have the computer with you, and just by base, you get 1. So 4d6. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I got 2 3s, a 2, and a 4.
So that is a critical success and a laser's feelings, because you rolled all those below 4 and a 4. So you get to ask one question about the situation, or I guess anything you want to ask about on this computer, and I have to answer honestly.
Okay. Oh, I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Down to 1.
I know, right?
Does it look like I can download a lot from this computer in a quick amount of time with the device that I have?
I think you'll be able to download a lot. I'm assuming this is not your laser's feelings questions, because this is something you'll be able to tell pretty easily. Yeah, you should be able. I'll say this: you should be able to do that pretty quickly.
Okay.
You might not be able to do everything, but I'll say this: you could get schematics done. You could get like a basic floor plan. You'll be able to get some access, and I will say this: you'll be able to know where all the security cameras and shit are too.
Oh, okay, cool. So my device can capture like a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so for my laser feelings question, I would like to ask: is that security guard that did see my face near here, or is he like stationed at the front and doesn't see me in this employee only area?
It seems like he was stationed at the front and has not come back into the employees area since.
Okay, cool. That's a relief.
Yeah.
Okay. then I'm gonna Moscap is gonna hook up this device.
Yeah.
And try to download as much as she can with particular interest to those security cameras.
Okay.
So that we can see like who or what is in the further employee only areas.
Sure.
As well as like, is there a camera in the winning room?
Okay, so you download all the information, and you're able to connect now to the server so that you don't have to stay connected the entire time through like a wire. But yeah, you get there, you get all the information you need, you get out. The one thing you do kind of see that's odd is that as you kind of dig deeper into the server to get more files and access and stuff, there is a locked file server that is admin only access, which you assume to be essentially what you're looking for.
Okay.
That can only be accessed by one console in the entirety of the station.
One console,
which you now have a map on how to get to with everything you've just downloaded. But yeah, you have all that stuff now. You are able to disconnect without the guy even recognizing you there because he's still talking up to Devin about the super cool builds that they have for their Baldur's Door 3 companions.
Perfect.
And yeah, you're able to kind of slip out pretty quickly.
Okay.
Aura?
While Moscap is doing that, could Aura like kind of look around the room from where they are in the back to see if there's like a key card or anything that they could swipe and use?
Yeah,
Ooh.
give me a 2d6 lasers. You're being helped by Devin.
Okay. Am I trying to get below the 4?
Below 4, yes.
Below 4? That was a 1 out of 2.
Nice! Success!
Ooh.
So as you go back, you do find yourself a few key cards. There seems to only be one level 3 key card, which theoretically would be all you need if you want to get you and whoever's with you on there. As long as you swipe it.
Yeah, she's gonna quickly like swipe the level 3 key card before they head out.
Yeah. You swipe the level 3 key card, no big deal, and start making your way out. And eventually you two kind of get out and are just kind of like a little further down the hall as Devin's talking to this dude about Baldur's Door. Devin, you see that they have left the room and that everything was done nice and neat. What are you doing, Devin?
Can I just ask, like, you guys, like, are you staying behind the employee area, or are you gonna try and go over to the VIP section, or like actually you're getting the figurines, right? So
there is more further down in the employee area you guys could explore.
Yeah, I would like to explore.
we should.
Yeah. So I think Devin's gonna be like, but I gotta go enjoy lunch break. I got some snackies.
Do you show the snackies?
He gestures to his thing, and if he wants to show him the snackies, he will.
Yeah. He goes, "All right, enjoy your lunch. We'll talk more about the Baldur's Door 3 companions later on. All right, bud."
Sounds good.
And
Devin just sort of like waves and just sort of like darts through the door without flashing his badge if he can get away with it.
Yeah, you're fine. You just kind of run your way through. The dude doesn't get paid enough to care that much, and is busy playing Baldur's Door 3. And you guys make your way down a few doors, down the passage, and you guys see a myriad of doors, some of which are like labeled Employees Lounge and Employee Restroom and yada yada yada. Then there is like a locker room and etc. What you said you were specifically looking for, like a prize room?
Devin wants to get the Hatsune Miku prizes.
Okay.
I don't know about anyone else.
Or also secretly wants to see if they have any nice Hatsune Mikus.
Hatsune Mikus, and also Villain Academia sounds like something he'd be into.
Okay. You do end up going and you end up finding the prize room. It's a little further down. Moscap, as you're looking at your tablet, you do see that there seems to be a elevator further down in the hallway that will lead to a suite. Yeah, the penthouse suite actually, but you will need a level 3 clearance card for that. However, you're also able to see that there are a few rooms with various prizes and prize like storage areas, and you guys have passed a couple of them. Just kind of like some of them were like labeled like, you know, keychains, this or that, or refill or whatever. You do find the figurine storage area, Moscap, in there, and it's very clear Devin is looking for figurine storage area.
Okay, perfect. I think I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Now
boy.
we can finally get one of those little figurines for Evan.
Exactly. And see what else is held here.
All right, you guys
I say
make your
we-
way. Oh, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I said we go hit up the...
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys make your way up there, and you see that it needs a level 2 clearance, but Aura, you have a level 3 clearance, so you're good to go in.
Yeah.
And you guys walk on into the room, and you see piles and piles of well-organized figurines on shelves. There are multiple of each one. These are not like super rare figurines, but they're relatively common and still pretty expensive to get on your own. Like if you're gonna go onto Space Amazon, you'd probably be buying them for 200-300 credits pretty easily. And there's everything from Maruto to generic cleaner to
oh, my favorite anime detergent.
yeah, detergent. There we go. Yeah, detergent instead of bleach. Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't get that.
The 2-piece, 3 Hitman,
Oh.
and Hatsune
Do they have
Miku.
Do they have any of the Sailor Star series?
They do have the Sailor Star series, and they also have all the like related series to it.
Nice,
You
nice,
know, They
nice.
have all the Sailor Stars there. Yeah. And of course Hatsune Miku and My Villain Academia.
Fucking phenomenal. While I'm assuming Devin is like scouring the room,
Yeah.
Aura does want to try to like scan, like give like a kind of like walk around, do like a little sweep of the room to see if there's anything that like sticks out as suspicious or odd.
Okay. Suspicious and odd in what way?
Maybe are the just curious if like the figures are like maybe like counterfeit, like, you know, like knockoffs, or considering like it wouldn't surprise her if that were the case and they're just like swindling people for more money, even in that, or if there's anything yeah, we'll just go with that.
All right, sure. Give me a I would say you're prepared. You are a secret Hatsune Miku fan. Give me a 2d6 lasers roll to examine the quality and all that kind of stuff of these figures here.
That is a 3 and a 5.
So you're gonna get a partial success. So first and foremost, you do kind of go throughout, and you're looking at the areas, and yeah, these are for the most part legit, 100% real figurines. However, you do spot one or two that are like, oh, this is supposed to be the latest and greatest of the Hatsune Miku figurine line, but it's clearly a damaged one, or one they just kind of got rid of, or something like that, or it's a defect. And they're all in very subtle ways. It's like saying, oh yeah, this PSA grade 10 figure is actually PSA grade 7. Sandleford, thank you very much for the subscription. I think you already did that a little while ago. I think you did that a few days ago, so I'm gonna. I think I already donated for you, but if you didn't, remind me. I'll put that subscription money into the donation itself. Which, remember, guys, ! Charity, go donate. But yeah.
Yeah, go donate, or else we're trapped here forever.
Oh, it was your anniversary.
We're down the basement.
Yeah, they'll be stuck here in the basement forever if you don't donate.
Please.
But yeah. Okay, that was your anniversary. Gotcha. Hi, Sandleford. But yeah, go donate if you can, guys. Very great cause. The Transgender Law Center, amazing cause, amazing people there, and we're only $20 away from hitting 2,000. So yeah. Anyways, let's get back on with it. So yeah, basically like the quality could be higher on some of these things for sure.
Okay, so it's like they're not selling like fresh off the line, like
No.
quality checked stuff.
No, definitely not.
They're just selling whatever they can get their hands on. It kind of seems.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But is there by chance a her favorite Hatsune Miku figure somewhere hanging about? Her favorite version of Hatsune Miku.
What's her favorite version of Hatsune Miku?
Hold on.
Question. I recently bought a Hatsune Miku figurine because I make bad life choices.
Fucking shelf.
I buy a whole bunch of minis myself too, but I paint them, and that's still bad life choices.
She's looking for the Sleeping Beauty Wonderland version of Miku.
Let me take a look at this.
I have that one.
Oh, you do?
Yes, that is a real one. They did a Wonderland line of like fairy tale.
Oh,
Mikus.
this is very cute.
Aw, super cute.
Oh, but you see, here's the thing. The Sleeping Beauty Wonderland Miku was made in the year of 20... when did it come out? Not me looking up actually where it came out. Let's just say it was made in the early 2020s, right? So that would be such a rare thing. There is the modern day one, but it's not like the one. But there's a modern day like replica essentially.
Ugh, damn.
Yeah.
Her hopes dash upon the floor.
Yeah.
Finding like the classic Wonderland Sleeping Beauty Miku.
This one's different. It actually uses a different palette, just slightly different colors. It's not
They're slightly
the right one.
brighter.
Yeah,
They're like a little
yeah.
brighter. They're not quite as like soft as the original.
It's not quite as sleepy.
Damn.
Oh,
she's devastated.
Yeah. One more thing, guys. By the way, speaking about minis, there's a new channel point reward. It's 1 channel point. You're able to put in an entry for the Trans Dragon giveaway. If you live in the United States, it's going to be a giveaway that I'm going to be doing tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. You'll be able to win the dragon that I've been painting. I won't be able to paint it for another week because I did burn my hand, but like we'll get to it in the future. Use your 1 channel point to get into the insert the giveaway. So far, only Finn has inserted the giveaway, but if you want to, do that now or throughout the entire stream. You have plenty of time.
Enter that giveaway. It's really cool. Bot does a really good job with his minis. Do it. It's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Anyways, so back on it. Yeah, back on it. All right. So sorry, I know I just broke the fourth wall there again, but I meant to say that at the beginning of the stream. I forgot about that. So yeah, it's just not the right Miku. You're disappointed, unfortunately.
Damn it. She just kind of like you. If anyone's paying attention, she's just kind of like off to the side, kind of like snaps her fingers, like damn.
Devin, do you have any favorite My Villain Academia characters that you're looking for?
Oh yeah. He likes Bakura.
Bakura,
yeah. Like he just thinks that he's super cool. With all his explosions.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. He also sees like a Hatsune Miku like bunny girl and sort of like walks by it and sort of backs up and sort of like elbows it into his bag like it's an accident.
Hold on.
Get in there.
I'm gonna need a fucking lasers roll on that, buddy.
Lasers roll. Okay,
Yeah, you're
one.
being so sneaky about it.
I need to know if Devin is trying to be sneaky about it in general, or is trying in a way that we don't see him get the bunny girl Miku.
In general, if if no one was watching, he'd still do it.
Yeah. All right, give me that roll there, Devin. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, it's a 1d6. I can't justify giving you more. Give me 1d6 feelings.
That's a 5.
Yeah, so I'll say this. You could upload into the bag, no problem, but it's definitely not a secret. Moscap and Aura could easily see that if they choose to.
Aura notices, and we'll remember this for later.
And then elbows it, and it kind of like falls on the ground. It's like, oh shit! It's kind of like, kind of like tries to like nudge it in with his foot, but it's not working, and then just sort of like goes in and tries to like scoop it in, like not looking at it.
Oh my gosh.
That is so good.
Love that.
All right, Aura, what are you doing in this room? I'm sorry, Moscap, what are you doing in this room? Or already got their turn?
I think I'm taking everything in and looking at the figurines and feeling like even though Aura had said that she heard those guys be like, "Oh, I like got a figurine," I kind of was a little suspicious that this room was filled with figurines.
Yeah.
So I think Moscap is looking, and can Moscap look at the like schematics of just the room?
Yeah. So,
Like, does the room lead to another room?
Yeah.
Is there like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so you do kind of look at the room and you see that multiple like figurine rooms are kind of like connected together a little bit, kind of in the same row.
Okay.
It seems to be that like this is the most popular franchise room, while other franchises are have rooms that are just a lot less popular. Straight up.
Okay. Can we travel room to room while staying in the rooms, or
Yeah,
do we have to go
you
back
can, you
into
can,
the
you can walk
hallway?
from room to room. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if we can go room to room, then that feels like a bit more discreet than just like straight up going through open hallways.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that was what I was
Okay,
hoping for, that we could kind of stay under the radar by staying in this like block of rooms.
Yeah. I'll say this. For a while, you could just travel the rooms if you want to get to that elevator that you know where that console you want to get to is.
Perfect. Yes.
All right. Yeah, so you're able to do that after Devin gets 2 figurines, one of Hatsune Miku, and one of, I want to say Bakura, but I know that's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
I said Bakura because I
Bakura.
didn't want to say the actual right name because it's not Bakugo. Bakugo doesn't
it's
exist.
Bakura.
My villain.
Yeah, it's Bakura for My Villain Academia, and then it's Bakugo for
Yugimon.
Yugimon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, you guys make your way. I think you do that, and Aura is just disappointed in the lack of authentic Cinderella.
Hey man, get it right. Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Hatsune Miku.
Aura's like, actually.
Actually, listen, I know people who will actually me on messing up a Miku thing plenty. Trust me. But after you're disappointed from that, just kind of leave it alone. You guys make your way through the doors and through the rooms until eventually you make your way to the to a hallway that just kind of connects really quickly to the elevator. Do you guys want to make your way up the elevator?
I think so, if y'all are ready. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. You guys get out of the doors and with very little issue make your way towards the elevator. Aura, you put your key card up there and the elevator comes down, and then you enter the elevator with all 3 of you, and the elevator starts going up. And it starts going up for a very long time. In fact, it's quite a whiles up. Moscap, you
Devin
do have
pulls out his PS Tiva.
Yeah, you have your PS Tiva. It might actually be snacky times. Who knows, too. And Moscap, you will have a time to review some schematics if you want to review schematics at this time.
I would love to, so that I can know what we're gonna like walk out to.
Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna have you give me a quick And it'll be 3 because, again, you're prepared and everything. A 3d6 lasers roll to see just exactly what you know.
Okay, perfect. I got 5, 3, and 2.
5, 3, 2. So you got a success. As you look at that, you kind of see that above you is the office of Dario Midas. And Dario Midas seems to have a very plain office from what we can tell. The schematics show that it's a one-way reflective roof, so Dario Midas could literally look into space whenever he wants, but no one could look back in. And there just seems to be a desk literally in the middle of the office, and that's it from what you could tell from these schematics. There are ventilation shafts and whatnot going up there as well, but yeah, it's surprisingly boring and simple.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Anyone want to do anything else on this elevator ride?
Devin's gonna ask. So, what figurines did you get?
Oh, none. None, and they're really like, were my cup of tea, so to speak.
Oh, yeah, I just got some Baccarat ones.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'll show them to you later.
Yeah, well, we can. What in the heaven? We can take a gander at those later. I'm sure. Once we're safe and sound out of this very gaudy establishment.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm wondering if because you said that our pistols are set to like non-lethal.
Yeah.
In what sense do you mean that? Just to like kind of like down someone where
Stun
they couldn't
gun,
chase
yeah.
after us, or like just to like okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Star Trek when they set phasers to stun.
Exactly.
I've never watched Star Trek, so I wouldn't.
You know Star Wars when they set lasers to stun?
Sure, smiles.
Do you know Lasers and Feelings where they set lasers to stun?
Yup.
You know how in every cartoon they shoot someone with a laser or they knock them down with something that should like end them, but they come out okay at the end? It's that.
Or like how in Pokemon they shoot a hyper beam at someone and they
And Team
still
Rocket's
somehow
perfectly
survive.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. They just blast off again.
Gotcha. I'm curious
Yeah.
if there would be anything in Aura's little like medical kit that she could like combine to knock make someone go to sleep if they needed to,
Like a
real
little
quick.
knockout gas or something.
Yeah, that, or like a little bit of something on a rag, or
Okay, listen. Yes, you have the chemical supply necessary to like, make like a knockout gas. I'll say this, you could make it like a grenade if you need to, or you can make it like a sneak up thing if you need to. You tell me how you want to make it.
Ooh.
feel like the grenade where you could just like throw it into a room quickly would be more versatile than like where it would cover more if there was multiple people versus just like a little sneak one. So a little like a little grenade.
Knockout gas grenade. I got you. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Yeah, you're able to give me a 3d6 lasers roll to see how it comes out.
Okay. I'm aiming for under a 4, right?
4 or under, yeah.
4 or under, so that's a 1, a 3, and a 6.
So yeah, you successfully make a pretty standard knockout grenade.
Heck yeah.
All right.
All right.
Eventually, your elevator ride ends, and you come up at the edge of what seems to be the central spire of the Midas Gashapon Casino. And as you look out, the first thing you see is, wow. You see the emptiness of space in front of you, and the structure of the Midas Gashapon around you. Each of the 3 circling spires covered in anime paraphernalia. And
my God.
Whoa.
there is anything that could attract all of the standard anime fans, from bunny suit Mikus all the way to idol performers to My Villain Academia and everything you could imagine in between, all adorning these massive spires around. And in the room, what was not on your trackpad there, Moscap, are dozens of display cases with with one figure in each display case. These are, at a professional's understanding, rare or valuable figures.
Oh.
In fact, Aura, there's something in the distance. A gentle pink with cute little roses on the hems of the skirts, and a yellow pastel pillow with green and yellow hair. I can't describe this figure that well. It's a very pretty. Look up the Hatsune Miku Wonderland figure, Sleeping Beauty, from 2020. It is there in pristine condition.
Her eyes are like, she goes very quiet, and her eyes are just like sparkling, like,
And in the center of the room is a desk with yet another figure. This one, Aura, maybe it's not your favorite, but you know it to be very valuable. A 2024 Fortnite Hatsune Miku Godzilla collaboration figure.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
In fact, you realize many of these figures in here are Hatsune Miku figures, as they have never lost their time, and this galactic pop star has been and always will be eternal.
Correct.
Fucking Lily. She sees all this and kind of like clocks the fact that it seems very odd that they would just be like casually kept up here.
They are on like a very well maintained display.
Yeah, like casual in the sense of like it seemed like there's like nothing, like there's like no one here.
Yeah.
She turns to Moscap and she asks her if they're about like what the camera situation is up here.
Oh yeah, let's take a look. What do the cameras show me for the room? And like, just to help me picture this, did the elevator drop off and when we step foot out of it, boom, we're in this room? Or there's a hallway and we found ourselves
boom,
in the
you're
room?
in this room.
Boom, you're in this room.
Yeah, the elevator comes up and it's in the room immediately. The cameras in here do point around the area. However, until you step out of the elevator, you will not be shown on the cameras. And the only other thing that you know as well is that in the center of the room is that desk with the computer and the Godzilla Miku figurine.
Gotcha. With my device, am I able to, because now I'm connected to the server via the device, can I try to like turn off the cameras?
100%.
Exactly where I was going to ask.
Yay, let's do it.
You will get a 3d6 to do that again because, again, professional, base, and you do have the schematics, so you're good to go.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Rolly, rolly. I got a 6, 2, and a 1.
So you do successfully do it. Because you need to roll below a 4. That 6 was scary, though, huh? So you do successfully do it. The cameras, to the best of your knowledge, are currently off in the presidential suites in Darius Midas's personal suite.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. And then I want to say, hey, kid, throw that bunny figurine into the room so we can see if there's lasers.
That's a good point.
What are you talking about?
We all saw it. Do we need you to throw it in there?
I didn't see
Devin,
anything.
it's okay.
It's okay. We need
I don't know
you
what
now.
you're talking about.
Devin, you weren't discreet in the slightest bit getting that bunny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mosscap, being 8 feet tall, just kind of reaches over and grabs the bag.
Devin is clinging onto it like a monkey. He's not giving this up.
Okay, fine. I'll throw something else. I'll throw like my I don't know. I have a bag of stuff, right?
Yeah, back make
So
sure you
I
do
let-
stuff. Yeah, you have your old like uniform
I'll
that you
throw
stuck in
my
here
old
with too. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll throw that into the room to see like does it trip anything or like light anything up where we see like spy movie style lasers
Yeah.
across the room.
No, you throw it in and nothing lights up.
Okay.
Hmm.
This is so suspicious. But
Yeah,
the
it feels
cameras
too
are
easy.
off now.
Yeah. Huh. Are there any other entryways into this room other than the elevator?
You do know there are vents in here. Other than that, no.
Oh, there are vents. So we could
Okay.
lift Devin into the vent.
Devin could get away or seek somewhere.
Yeah, and we could be like, oh, we were instructed to be up here to fix the cameras as clearance level 1 employees.
Yeah. No, you're clearance level 1 and they sent you up here to like, if we come to the situation, they sent you up here to fix the cameras and I'm the one escorting you up here because I have a clearance level 3.
Oh, there we go.
And I had to like keep an eye on you because you're only clearance level 1.
Right. Okay.
Okay, that's our excuse.
I'm
We'll
down-
just-
I'm
Hi,
down with
Devin.
that. Yeah, hi, Devin.
If something happens.
I go right into the vent. I got it.
Perfect.
Exactly. Perfect.
Among Us mode activated.
Yeah.
All right, let's head into the room.
Step into
I
it.
suppose.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
You walk into the room. Nothing happens.
Okay. Huh. Aura.
I love
like-
the suspicion. I do want to say I love the suspicion.
She's gonna turn the moss cap and ask, are the displays trapped or anything? Like, is there an alarm for them? Or like if you were to like tamper with them without like, putting in a code or something?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Mosscap looks at the schematics to see. Can I see anything like that through there?
No, these displays are not on the
No.
schematic, strangely enough.
Oh.
Okay.
Mhm. Well, let's go to the.
Should we look at the computer first?
Yes,
and then-
exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Well, let's head over to the computer and then we'll do anything else afterwards.
Perfect.
The three of
Devin
you.
is lingering near the figurine case, but he's not gonna touch it or anything.
Or is he keeping a fucking eye on Devin?
You guys make your way towards the computer, the central console, and the first thing that happens is you open it up and you see a picture of a relatively well-dressed man. However, again, his suit just has like subtle nods to anime. Like his lapel is like a Hatsune Miku lapel kind of deal. His cufflinks are Hatsune Miku, so on and so forth, right?
Do we think his computer password is Hatsune Miku by chance?
There is a password that the computer is requiring that you put in. And
Is it one of those that? Sorry, go ahead.
It is just a password, and there is like a prompt that says like, "Oh, if you need a hint, click here too." You know.
Yes, I was just about to ask. Click the hint.
Click the hint. All right, you can click the
Mhm.
hint.
The alarms go off immediately.
Guns come down from all the sides and point right now.
Fucking like mini guns coming out of the walls, running us down immediately.
You open up the
This can be
hint,
like
and
a
the
Miku
hint
puzzle.
the hint does say Hatsune Miku, but different. You know what I mean? Wink.
Ren.
The fuck. Okay.
What are the other people? Minecraft.
Hatsune Miku, but different. So like one of the other Vocaloids, or like a different version of Miku. Or searching the desk for anything that could like clue them into exactly what that meant.
Is there just straight up a password book in a drawer?
It has it written down on a sticky note in like the bottom of like, one of the drawers.
Yeah, Moscap. I'm gonna let the dice decide this one. Moscap. I'm gonna give you 2d6 lasers to search this desk.
Perfect. I'm just rummaging.
Yeah. 2d6 lasers.
Oh no, I got a 5 and a 6.
Yeah, so you cannot find a password book or anything like that. No.
Aura wants to. Oh.
All right, let's go with Devin first.
No, you Aura can go first.
All right, let's go for Aura
I
first
had
then.
2 ideas, so.
Aura wants to walk to each of the displays and see if there's anything. Because you said they're all Miku figures.
Most of them are, yes.
Most of them. She's gonna walk through all of the displays, even the ones who aren't Miku, just in case.
Yeah.
And like read if there's like a nameplate or if there's anything to indicate one seems to be more well taken care of, more so than the others.
So all of them seem to be extremely well taken care of. In fact, what you're guessing is that this is like one of those high tech plates that like hit it with UV once in a blue moon, but not like the dangerous UV that'll destroy the paint, but the UV just to kill the bacteria that get on there somehow. You know what I'm saying? And like super high tech futuristic stuff that human beings cannot currently comprehend to keep things like relatively very well maintained and as pristine as possible. And what you do notice is that the nameplates do not say Hatsune Miku, but rather they say Miku, comma, Hatsune, as if last name, first name kind of deal. And then describes the whole like thing of where it's from, what year it's from, who made it, etc.
Oh. Wait, so it's just a Miku Hatsune with no comma or anything?
No, there's a comma between the Miku and the Hatsune, yeah. As if Miku's the last name.
As if Miku is the last name.
I don't know if it is or isn't, okay? This is me being bad.
It is not.
Miku is not the last name.
Fantastic. This is canon. This guy is a pseudo fan, from what you can tell. You look at this and you're like...
I was about to pitch is that we just type in Gashapon Miku.
I'll say this. Aura, this guy looks like a fake Hatsune Miku fan because he clearly thinks Miku's the last name.
Oh. Do I think I can bypass the screen? Like the prompt and just...
You might be able to, but if you can figure out the password, it's probably going to be less suspicious, yeah.
Yeah. The prompt was...
We have a...
The prompt is Hatsune Miku, but different, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's probably Miku Hatsune.
Yeah, just reverse the
name. Or is going to suggest that after seeing the nameplates and seeing that they're like very much not correct, she's going to suggest to Moscap, try simply just putting Miku Hatsune.
Okay, Moscap will try.
You capitalize the name parts?
Oh, do we capitalize? Yeah, right? If you think this is the name, like full... First
is it capitalized in the password hint?
Yeah, you capitalize in the password hint.
Oh, yeah. It's capitalized in the password hint? Is it capitalized on the name plaques?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, capitalize first letters.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you log in, nice and easy.
Oh, sweet. Fucking fake Miku fan!
Cybersecurity in progress.
My god.
Now that we're in, Moscap is gonna immediately like hook up her device so I can catch anything. But is there anything like painfully obvious on here that we need?
Any rare Miku dolls being sent to senators or anything?
Oh my gosh, yes.
You pull up a file. And you pull up a file that's called That's called it's called Buying Off Senator Botoff. Botoff, excuse
Of
me.
course.
Yeah. Buying Off Senator Botoff. And it's just named that, and you see a transfer for you see a transfer of 3 exceptionally rare Miku dolls from the year 2015.
Oh.
So they are old, even older
What
than
are
the
they?
ones
Tell
here. Fuck if I know.
Let's see, 2015 Miku doll.
Yeah, you find me 3
Rare
random
Miku
Hatsune Miku dolls. Yeah. Anyways, and a promise to have a position here as a political liaison after their terms were up. Once that file is accessed, you do, and I will say this, you do hear a little ding, and the elevator starts going down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, into the vents.
Well, into the elevator shaft, but if you want to go to, but you do see that you are able to copy the file and others as well, but like you do know this is you have clear and decisive evidence that he intended to buy off Senator Botoff.
And this
Damn, I can't believe one of those rare Miku figures that's being sent out is the Sakura Miku Nendroid number 500.
Yeah, exactly that one. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's the Sakura Miku Nendroid 500. Yeah.
Am I able to send that file from this device to Brody? Or tell Brody?
Yes, you are able to. You will. It will need a little bit of connection, but like you hear Brody, you can contact Brody if you want to and say like, hey, get ready and shit. Like I'm sending you this thing.
Okay, gotcha. I would like to do that.
All right. You hear in your earpiece like, "Shaw, dude, you found the file. Glad to hear it. All right, I'm getting up a little closer so that like I can make sure I position myself to like the best waves, the cool waves from like the internet, the space internet, and Wi-Fi, space Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm getting position. Over and out.
Can Aura see? Is it one of those elevators where you can see where like each floor it's stopping on?
No, the elevator is like one of those Willy Wonka elevators that completely disappear into the floor and comes back up.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So you do not know how far it is down. Moscap, if Moscap wasn't currently working on files, she'd be able to track it.
Can Devin climb into a vent and see where it is, like from the top of a shaft or something?
Ooh, I will let you attempt to get this vent. I will let you attempt that, sure.
As he climbs into the vent.
Or gives him some uppies to get into the vent.
Yes, uppy.
Devin, you climb into the vent, and as you're kind of scouring around, you do find eventually that the vent does lead to a larger shaft, which you assume to be the elevator shaft. The elevator is still a long distance away, but you do see the light on the elevator at that long distance away.
Alright, guys, it seems to be far away.
Okay, and we know that the elevator ride is long.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. While this is all happening, Aura's going to, she's gonna scoop up that Wonderland Sleeping Beauty Miku, and also, can she tell which one of the other ones is like the prized one that's here?
The Miku Godzilla Fortnite collaboration of 2024.
She's also gonna like yoink that one.
I will say this: there is also hold on. What's the name? Miku. I saw this one earlier when I was doing research.
Is that Miku Godzilla one real?
No, that was just one I had a fun idea for.
I see that there's like memes for it.
Yeah,
I know that was a real like collab they did, but I was like, did they actually make a figure for that? Because that's crazy.
No, that one's just something I wish in my heart happened.
Mm-hmm.
There is, and this one I just found really pretty, so I'll make this one canon in this role as well. There is a Hatsune Miku Meihua Sonong version 1/7 scale figure as well. That is also very rare. It released in January of 2026. I'll send you a picture of it.
The Chinese New Year ones tend to be pretty banging.
Ooh,
So
okay.
here is the one that is also there.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Isn't it?
I love the
That's
muted
pretty.
colors on it.
So yeah, that one's also a very valuable one. I'll share a picture of the chat in a second too.
Let me try and find the one that my sister sent me. That's like, I think it's a New Year one. That's like a
She takes
one where she's playing like a shamisen or something.
Ooh,
Oh, this one.
Here's the other one,
Hold
guys.
on.
For chat to know, this is the other one I am referencing right now. It's very pretty, and that's the other
Very
one.
pretty.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me get a good
just
image
put
of
Miku
this
in the
one.
corner.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll also share that Cinderella one. Sorry, Sleeping Beauty one.
There you
Hold on, I just need
go.
to get a good image of this other one because it is also very pretty. I see this one's.
And here's
This
the
is not the
Sleeping
best
Beauty one.
angle, but it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yippee.
Anyway, those are the two that are real life figures that are worthwhile. And then in my imagination, there's one where Miku is on top of Godzilla's head, pointing at him to do a super laser beam at enemies.
That one that you sent, you said there's a Chinese New Year one?
I think it's a Chinese New Year one.
That's so
Oh, that's so
pretty.
pretty! What the hell?
That is really pretty.
It's super detailed too. Like, dang.
I'll share this one as well. This is not one that's in this current collection, but it is in the game. But this is a very pretty one nonetheless. So here, enjoy it.
Aura definitely takes the Sleeping Beauty one for her own personal desires. She sees the Meihua one and takes that one as well because she thinks it's pretty. And then she takes the Godzilla Miku one for the chance of like, maybe I could resell this one.
Yeah, fair enough. Surprisingly, there's no security on these guys. Like,
Interesting.
this guy just like apparently was so cheap that he thought that one layer of security at the very beginning would be fine. I guess maybe, I don't know.
Odd.
But as you guys do that, Moscap, your file transfer is getting through until the file transfer actually stops halfway and it's interrupted. And you kind of see a little. You kind of see a. You see a holographic image project from the desk. And for those of you guys who have ever paid attention to politics, you know this is Senator or former Senator Botoff, and former Senator Botoff goes. Well, what do we have here? I see a couple of strangers inside the CEO's headquarters, inside the private domicile of the CEO, accessing some very interesting files.
Interesting that you yourself have a means of directly speaking with them, don't you say?
That would be interesting if the right figures ever heard about it, but I don't think that we'll have to worry about that today. Devin, you noticed that the light from further on in the shaft is getting brighter and brighter as it's coming up closer and closer. It's still a ways to go, but like it is getting brighter.
Devin's gonna say, like, into the earpiece, like, guys, the elevator's coming up.
And Senator Botoff goes, I wanted to send my regards, just to be polite, before I help you exit the mortal coil.
Aura Aura's gonna walk back over, and is there a means of like, can she see a means of like ending this call?
Yeah, there's just an off switch on the desk, actually.
Oh. Okay, she's just gonna walk over and be like, "Pull out my ass, you prick," and then just turns off the call.
Yeah, so you turn off the call, it ends off, and then you hear like a ringing coming back.
She does not answer it.
Yeah, no.
And she's just gonna be like, Moscap, try to restart the download.
You hear in the background, you hear boop. Did you just send me the fucking voicemail? What the hell is your problem? I am Senator.
She cuts it off. She cuts off the voicemail. She bitch buttons him again.
Oh my god, amazing.
And then she's gonna walk back over to where
You have
near
two
the,
new messages.
Oh my god.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there like an emergency stop lever or something for the elevator
Ooh.
that Devin can
question.
pull?
Devin, that is a very interesting
gosh.
idea. Devin,
Because that's a great idea.
you're an explorer.
Yeah.
You're an android. I'll say this: 3d6.
Huh. An android? What do you mean?
You may not.
I'm just a kid.
Normal 13-year-old boy.
You are going to spend your time this. You will have to do a lasers roll, but you'll have 3d6 to do it.
Okay. Here we go. I have a 6, I have a 4, one more. I have a 3. No
Okay.
good.
So, while there is a switch further on in, you are strictly unable to reach it. Your 13-year-old arms are just not long enough to reach it. Even with like climbing along the walls, you just cannot reach it. It was made for
Devin-
14-year-old arms.
Devin would like to pull out one of his snackies and throw it at the switch.
Oh my god.
I love that. I love that.
Okay.
Aura's walking over to the elevator shaft from like inside the room. Can she herself see it?
No, it's a little too far down.
Okay.
I'll say this, Devin.
Yes.
This is a very emotional moment for you. You do not want to fail this. I will because you are an explorer. I'll give you 2d6 as an attempt.
Okay.
Feelings.
That's 2 6s.
All right, success. You
Yo.
you throw your snackies.
What kind of snacky did you throw at it?
That's a good question.
Oh, good. Let's see. They should be snackies with some heft to them, right?
Yeah, 100%. These are some high valued, well loved. Like everyone loves these kind of snackies. Yes. You're not throwing almonds up there. You're throwing something good.
Kit Kat bar.
You take your king sized, like one of those like 1 foot long king size Kit Kats out.
Yeah, it's a giant bag of those
Yeah.
like interesting flavored Kit Kat.
Yeah, you bring out one of
Nice,
those
nice.
you bring out one of those crazy Kit Kat bags, and you throw it over, and the Kit Kat bag catches onto the the pull lever, and you see slowly the pull lever starts coming down and down until the elevator pauses in its tracks, likely 10, 15 stories below you, no more.
Ooh.
You have bought yourself some time. Mosscap, what are you doing?
Okay, so after Aura hung up the phone,
Yeah.
or the holograph message, I did try continuing, because did it completely interrupt the download going
It
to Brody?
interrupted it. It interrupted it going to Brody. However, you feel
It's
like
on my...
you feel like you could download it physically with no issue.
Okay, then I'll download it physically in
Yeah.
hopes that goes faster. And then what did you say about the ceiling when we first got in here? That it's like a one-way mirror?
It's like a one-way surface. Yeah, so you could look out and see into space. However, no one could look in and see into the office.
No one can look in. Okay. That's interesting.
You're not sure if you could do anything with that, but you could try if you want to.
I just don't even know what
Yeah, fair
Huh.
enough.
what I would do though.
Yeah. I will say
There's
this.
just space out there.
Yeah, I will say this. You have successfully fully downloaded the file and all the incriminating evidence, including pictures of Senator Otoff with all of the Hatsune Miku figures and giving him hugs and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It's a little weird, honestly.
Super weird, but we got so we have the info, and
Yeah.
Devin is in the in the vents.
Vents, yeah. You have 8 new messages.
He really doesn't know the meaning of no, huh?
Yeah, she's just not that into you.
Do we have?
Yeah, I guess looking for if there's any way that we can get. There's no way for us to get out.
Can Brody not smash through the ceiling and we just boop? I mean, to be fair, it's space out there, but 2 of us are androids, so I don't know how much if we
Do we
need
have
oxygen, or I don't know how your alienness works.
Do we have any sort of like respirator situations, like little
Yeah,
small ones
so
that like
here's the
keep
funny
us
thing.
from like dying in space?
Brody gave Devin one before Devin left because Brody thinks Devin is a 13-year-old kid.
Devin's a kid.
So Devin can give you his if
He
you
not
tell
give
him.
Aura one.
Because he just dropped you off up front. The
In the
vet was on the
oxygen
outside of the
sphere.
station, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, is there either we get Brody to smash through or we find a means of sneaking out through the ceiling.
I will say the Space Beagle is also a well-armed ship from what you've chosen.
True. So maybe we do have Brody smash through the ceiling. We jump through. we jump on board and have him like ready the well-armedness of the ship for whoever's coming up the elevator.
Or we just bail.
Just bail.
I think we call in Brody, have him like either like shoot the ceiling out.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. Like have Brody, we call in Brody, have him shoot the ceiling out. Aura gets the respirator from Devin, and we just like either we like we get to the ship and then we just book it.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Yeah, so you just need to ask Devin for it.
Yeah, so I think like I like to imagine that like Aura and Moscap are discussing this, and then she calls to Devin and says, Devin, I think it's time to come out of the vents now. It's about time to leave.
Okay, I'm coming. How are we leaving? The elevator's stuck. I stuck it.
Great job, dear.
Good job.
So, we're gonna have Brody to smash our way out of here, and in doing so, we are going to be exposed to. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, Devin thinks he's a kid.
Well,
and then
you don't know what Devin thinks.
Oh,
that's a good point.
Yeah, but like he acts like a kid, so it'd be safe to assume that he like.
Why
So
don't you
Aura
just
might
ask
assume.
and find out what he
You
said?
could ask, yeah.
Yeah. Do whatever you think Aura would do.
Okay, so she's gonna like help Devin out of the She's gonna help Devin out of the vet, and then say to him, I saw Brody give you one of those little respirator things for when we're out in space. Did he happen to give you any others, or just the one?
Just the one? Why?
We might be exposed to space for a short moment before we can get into the Beagle.
Oh. Do you not have any?
No.
Well, how about this? I can give you mine, and I can hold my breath. I'm really good at holding my breath.
Oh. Okay, you're certain?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's very kind of you, Devin, and I'm sure you won't have to hold it for very long. and she'll just take the respirator from
How
him.
long has Devin held his breath for before? I'm curious.
When Devin hands over the respirator, you notice it has not been used.
Oh,
Okay.
it's freshly sealed in its respirator sealed pack.
I mean, it's like he put it on before leaving, but like
Okay, yeah. The PSI is still perfect on it.
the PSI is still pretty good. Like maybe it's a little bit down, but not a lot.
Crazy.
Okay, fantastic. So, yeah, you now have a respirator. And you hear Brody over the channel go like, "Are you guys like totally sure about this?"
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
All right, dude.
Just fuck up their days, Brody.
All right, dude. That's what I like to hear. And he kind of like you hear in the background of the earpiece a small little and then from the outside you see two bright flaming things heading what you know to be missiles heading straight from it's seemingly invisible piece of space, which has now turned into this brilliant blue, pink, and white ship that you recognize as the Space Beagle, smash into the outer areas of the room, and you guys end up getting sucked out of the hole that
Devin is like
made.
Devin has like his cheeks puffed out and his nose clamped with his fingers.
Captain Brody expertly places the Space Beagle at the very end of this hole, so while you guys are out in space for only seconds, you guys do end up clashing right back into the Space Beagle. And those rare Hatsune Miku figures that you weren't able to secure in time.
Oh no!
They
I
are
didn't even think of those.
They are floating off in space now, seeing as he didn't sincerely protect them well.
See you later,
Wow,
space
bad
cowboy.
alert.
A single tear rolls down Aura's cheek, but
You have your
She's
three.
like-
Now she's
at
free
the very
now.
least, they're free, and those absolute bastards won't have her.
You have the three in your backpack that you took. And Captain Brody kind of goes, "Come on, let's get going! Man the turrets, guys! It looks like there's fighters coming after us now."
Yeah.
You see the security
skedaddle.
fighters coming out from the bottom of on the sensors. You see the security fighters coming out from the bottom of the space station. Who's gonna man the turrets, and what are y'all doing?
Devin's gonna like try and get to a gun. if
Hell yeah,
allowed.
Devin! Yeah, no, you're a 13-year-old kid of spunk. Brody's definitely gonna let you go there. Brody's totally for 13-year-old kids handling ship-based weaponry.
You
He
know
did
what?
give you a pistol after all.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait,
Perfect.
quick question. Are these set to stun?
Nah, brah.
Oh,
Devin sort of like stands there and his eyes sort of blank out for a second, and then he blinks. He goes,
I can't do this.
All right, dude.
Oh.
Completely fair.
Um.
I'll take the spot then of the gun.
Okay.
I don't know, or like, would I be more useful somewhere else if we're
I think
Either
you as an
way.
engineer could potentially be useful somewhere else in case something happens to
Yeah.
like the ship itself. So Aura will just
or do it?
give Devin a little reassuring pat on the head and just like hop on the turret.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
All right. Aura, as the Space Beagle takes off, you are on its ventral turret, and Captain Brody is piloting this thing expertly well. For his vibes, he is a very fantastic pilot, and you see a couple of security fighters coming by. And they start shooting at the Space Beagle, but the Space Beagle has some basic general shields. It looks like it's doing fine for right now. All right, you'll have the chance to fire back. Give me a lasers roll 3d6.
Okay, 3. All right.
Yep.
That is supposed to be below 4.
Yes.
I got 2 3s and a 5.
All right, yeah. So you successfully shoot down a few of those fighters coming at you as Captain Brody goes, "We just need a little more time, or Mosscap, see if you can like ramp up those engines."
Perfect. Mosscap will do that. Do I have to go into the engine room?
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. You give me 3d6 lasers.
Perfect.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, you're good.
I got 5, 3, and a 6.
All right, so you're gonna get a partial success. Yeah. So as you're doing this, the engines start revving up quite a bit. However, it's going to need a little bit more time, and the shields are getting even a little weaker. Aura, you're gonna have to bring this home and take down the last of the fighters around you.
Ooh, okay.
Same one.
3d6.
Yeah, 3d6 lasers.
A 1, a 2, and a 5.
Yes, you take down the last of the security fighters around you, and soon enough, the Space Beagle punches it through light speed into a safe area.
Yeah. Let's go.
Awesome.
It's.
I like to.
Go on.
I was gonna say I like to imagine she slumps back in like the gunner's seat in relief.
Yeah.
100%.
Sorry about that. But Devin's chewing on everything.
He's chewing on everything?
Cheering on.
Cheering.
Oh, cheering.
Good job. That's awesome.
I mean, he's chewing on his snackies.
No, they got sacrificed. His Kit Kats got sacrificed.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, only one of his snacks. Fine, we can have it be all of his snackies, to be fair.
Yeah.
Now it's just some more
Cost of
snackies
that
at the
initial
next stop.
fail.
Brody has an extra Kit Kat for you, bud.
He keeps a special
Yay.
supply for Devin.
Yeah.
Cool explosions and candy. What more could he ask for?
It's a few weeks later, where you guys are at the Black Hole Legion's HQ, and you see on the space cable that Senator Botoff had been recently arrested alongside CEO Darius Midas for colluding in working to destroy legal regulations around gashapon and gambling, as well as lower work quality of their employees as well, and that essentially Senator Botoff had been bought off by this corporate interest, and that they had both been properly and thoroughly arrested and given hefty fines. The Midas gashapon is now being sold to actually pay off a portion of those fines and give back money to those that have either gotten harmed on the job during that time and or had been given lower wages due to the regulatory changes. And the Senate is now bringing up those regulatory changes for a new vote to reverse and or dismantle them entirely and make it a much more fair place for the workers within the gashapon industry. You guys are sitting at the bar of the HQ. Perhaps Devin has like a glass of milk, but I don't know what you guys are drinking.
Or like a little, maybe Devin has like a little mocktail.
Devin definitely tries to get the alcohol.
Or realizes this and very quickly like shuts that down.
Good. Moscap just gives a stare at Devin.
Devin sort of cows and then orders like chalky milk or something.
Oh yeah. You got chalky milk.
Or no, a soda. A soda is what a teen would want.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There
He
you
wouldn't
go.
want
There you
chalky
go.
milk. He wants soda.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Does he get a root beer because it's close enough because it sounds like beer?
Oh my gosh.
Now that you say that, he does.
He gets himself a root
Like
beer.
he's like, "Can I have a beer?" And it's like, "I meant a root beer."
Yeah, I like to imagine he says the beer part, and then Aura and Mosscat turn to him, and then that's the root part.
Yeah.
Like, you want a what?
Huh? What's that, bud?
What's that, buddy?
You want to rephrase that?
Yeah, just a fruit beer.
And you guys sit at the bar enjoying your little bit of victory against a corrupt system that had ultimately it did eventually succeed in its mission to keep people safe, but had at the time failed. And you sit in your victory knowing that you had done a good thing for the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna tell you guys, I thought I had planned so much violence for this one because I thought you guys were gonna be blasting your way out, but
No, we got up. The only blasting we did was of The Office, and then like
a couple
as we were
generic
flying
fighters,
away.
yeah.
We really went stealth mode.
We went very calmly through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so worried the whole time of like, oh, we're gonna turn down like a hallway and just get like attacked. So like, how can we dodge that?
Yeah, I thought we were. Yeah, same. I thought we would get like caught or like apprehended somewhere, or like the head honcho guy was going to have like his room like set up with traps, like you said, with the lasers or something, and we might have triggered a trap. But that bastard, that fake Miku fan, didn't care. Such a fan to not care about her enough to like properly secure her from like being sucked out into the void of space.
Me when I put up my collectibles. There they are. I'm just gonna look at them. But then again, I'm also not bribing people in the place. I would not expose Miku to such corruption.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
She deserves to be free, not caught up in all the corporate bullshit.
But if in every future Lasers and Feelings game there isn't a Miku doll floating around space for some reason as a cameo, you're missing out on an opportunity.
Next time we do Lasers and Feelings, special, I'll have as like a little special collectible you could get somewhere in the game.
Yeah, there's like
Oh
little
my
collectibles you can do.
There's always going to be one hidden secret Miku collectible in every Lasers and Feelings game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Please.
The funniest thing, I want to pull back the veil a little bit when I was planning this thing out. I was planning it like a classic casino for a while, and then I remembered the future is not going to be like it is now. Gotcha's the way of gambling in the future. Let's go there.
I fucking
think
loved
it can
it.
be both.
Yeah, I mean, there was a classic gambling section nearby, but it was like one guy with a cigar playing blackjack.
Well, here's the thing, right? Is every generation wants to do the opposite of what the other
Yeah,
generations
ooh,
have
that's a
done.
good point.
So if everyone's into visual stuff, the next generation's gonna be like, "Nah, man, I kick it old school. Physical cards are nothing, man."
They look back to all the pomp and circumstance of the anime waifus and what have you in this world, I suppose.
Yeah. The old Earth, anime culture became really big like 30 years ago or something like that.
Retro.
Very retro.
Miku.
Very retro.
True.
God,
Novel.
Hatsune Miku. No, Hatsune Miku's eternal, but My Villain Academia being retro, huh?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that part was
I
crazy.
mean, it's beyond retro if we're in a whole other century.
You know what? I hate to say this, Katie. I forgot to mention this one franchise I did have written down here, which was called Ace Prosecutor.
No, Peter.
I did forget to mention it. I'm so sorry.
I mean, that's basically investigations.
Yeah, basically.
It's so good.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right.
Ace Judge.
Ace Judge. Just to end off the YouTube VOD,
Bisexual Judge.
I was considering doing a bi attorney as the joke, or a-ro attorney as the joke. But YouTube, if you're watching this as a
Beautiful.
VOD, thank you very much. We're still raising money, likely when you see this, because I'm going to be taking a week off of streaming and VODs. I'm going to be putting these up next week. We're still raising money for the Transgender Law Center. The event has ended in the previous Sunday, the 13th. But for any stragglers who want to get in a few bucks, you also have the time to get in a few bucks if you'd like to. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed everyone here, their links will be down below if they're a streamer or if they do content creation and stuff like that. And everyone for joining, Sekhmet, Sleepy, Snowy, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciated it. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This was so much fun. Thanks for having us. And thanks for putting this together.
Yeah, thank you so much.
More than my pleasure. And hey, we actually finished in the 3 hours I planned to finish. That's a rarity when it comes to D&D.
Crazy. Truly. Yeah, I was looking. I was like, oh, we're actually gonna have an hour break.
Yeah. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good one. Stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. YouTube, we'll see you soon. For everyone here on